Okay. Hello. You're welcome for the reminder. I actually forgot myself today was a stream until I went to Reddit and saw there was like a mega thread post talking about it. Prediction.
Hello, everyone.
As long as I don't put Nina Lana behind $3 jail, I guess I'm fine. Like, Nina Lana behind $3 jail is really good, but it's really bad at the same time.
And it's been a minute. I hope everyone enjoyed the Triangle Strategy crossover.
I'm predicting...
and we had a new Sacred Blaze guidance debut last week.
Lavina. I'm still predicting Lavina.
And also we had the Merchant Cleric training, so I hope everyone's been having fun with that. But... we do have a wonderful stream today.
But still, it's kind of surprising though, because this week is the we have a Tavern talk last week for Japan. Well, it's not really a Tavern talk over there, but technically it's a Tavern talk. It's a new stream, but we have a stream last week, we have a stream this week, and we also have a stream again next week for the true anniversary. So I'm excited for next week also.
Confirmed. Yes.
What are you expecting?
No, I think
I'm still expecting Lavina and a new 4-star. Probably
yeah, and it is Marvel's Monday, so I hope everyone is having a wonderful Marvel's Monday. Also, I just wanted to point out, because we are here, I do have a command here for fan art, and this will just bring you to the official master post for all the fan art. But if you do want to check out the fan art at any point, please check out the replies, because there is some wonderful submissions there, and they deserve all the love and reshares. And just all the love, because there was a lot of work put into a lot of them. So definitely, if you haven't checked them out, definitely check them out at some point. We also do have the fan art post to pin on both our Twitter and Facebook. We only received a few submissions on Facebook, so check out Facebook too. But the majority of the submissions that we did receive were on Twitter or X, depending on how you want to refer to. So yeah, we'll be listing off the winners on stream here, and we'll be showing them off individually. But we also will be showcasing. Limit made a lovely video, and we'll be showcasing a good majority of our art submissions in a video showcasing everyone. But with that being said, we could just move right into our menu and go from there.
Easy.
So,
YouTuber. Who are you referring to?
Let's take a look at our little menu. So today we are going to be welcoming in everyone as Octopath Travelers. And then we're going to do our latest talk around town and provide you guys with all the updates that's been coming out. I will put it out there. We're going to be detailing the next 3 weeks, so you guys will know everything that's coming out for the next 3 weeks.
Oh, Limit is one of the hosts.
And then we're going to be doing a fan art contest showcase, and we're going to be showcasing all the entries.
I'm excited for roadmap though.
And
when
then,
I think about it,
as you guys can see, we do have a new roadmap that
YouTuber and VTuber
so I hope
are not mutually exclusive, right?
And then we're going to be doing some
gameplay. VTuber is a YouTuber, right? But YouTuber doesn't necessarily mean VTuber, but VTuber are YouTuber, right?
Happy traveler, but happy travelers. And travels, yes. But yes, as I said, there's some exciting stuff. We got all of our content that we're going to be unveiling today for the next 3 weeks, and then we'll be showcasing all the fan art that we did receive, and then we'll be unveiling a new roadmap along with gameplay. Well met, travelers. Well met. Happy trails. Happy travelers and happy travels.
Well met.
We hope that's everyone after today's stream. We hope so. But as I usually say, with that being said, if you'd like, we can proceed into our very first
still make
trailer
video
for
on
today.
YouTube.
Ooh.
How about that?
That is true. Both still make video, I guess, but I guess technically YouTuber
Farmer
is
for Largo
YouTuber
while
then.
watching the stream as a vibe. We'd
I
love to
guess
hear it.
I can be both then, so it's not mutually exclusive.
Let's take a look at our very first trailer for today.
Trailer. 4 star? 5 star? Oh, chapter 4. Forgot about that.
あなたが生まれたの。
We're going to power up Rondo to make him stronger to fight Santos, basically.
あのフィニスが作ったとされるもんです。
フィニスの門の存在は長きにわたり秘匿されてきた。それを知るホルンブルグ王国も内乱により滅びてしまっている。
乗るぜ剣王さん。他に方法もない。
死の谷か。ここに来るといろいろ思い出しちまうな。
Getting Pet is chapter... No, Pet is chapter 7. Like, Pet is chapter 7, so... I'm almost guaranteed Pet is 1.5 anniversary. Like, I'm guaranteed.
目的地ってことか。
I'm guaranteed that 1.5 anniversary will be Pet and Barcelona.
Oi, oi.
気合い入れましょう。
目障りだ。
消えてくれ。
目覚めよ。
This voice... I don't know, right? This is Elfric? It's Elfric voice, I think. I think it's Elfric voice, if I remember correctly.
灰となるか。
At the pace we're going right now, chapter 7 for January fit perfectly.
できるわけないじゃないですか。
Maybe.
あなたを倒したなんて。
This chapter is just
Alright,
Rondo getting
so,
stronger.
Solid
Chapter.
excitement there, but as you guys can see, we do
But
have
still,
the
we're getting
chapter 4
for this chapter
that will be
5 in
arriving this
November,
Wednesday.
6 in December, then 7 in
18th.
January. Definitely
So the time
perfectly.
has come to delve even deeper into the Bestower of All storyline with Chapter 4, A Nation Where Time Stands Still.
And also,
Investigating the mystery of the
that is true, this continent never been peaceful about it, but at least in Celestia so far, things have been peaceful.
As I said before,
I
Bestower of All
think.
Chapter
I
4
think
will be
it's getting-
officially arriving
I think
on the
things is
18th.
things is getting
This
serious in
chapter, as you guys
Celestia
might
too,
notice,
but...
will introduce Hal Hornburg
the hell weapon
and
this
Hell
chapter
Castle
no,
Hornburg as
the
explorable
only
locales.
the only weapon that
You'll
it
able
will
to
be
explore
better
this
from
Lost
now on
Kingdom, and
is
we'll be
chapter
showcasing
6.
this
Is
new
the
location
Bestower
later
of
in
6,
stream.
which is like
And it is really
Abyss,
cool
I think. I think it was
aesthetically. It has kind of a
Abyss.
cool blue aesthetic to it. And I like the color scheme of the different towns that we've had so far that have taken place.
But
and,
if I remember
Hornburg
right,
is
I
no
think
different.
chapter 4
So I hope
has
everyone's looking forward to seeing a little bit more
Moonsoul
of that.
into it.
And we'll
I
show off
did
the
mention,
town,
I
and
don't
we'll
think
also
Ian
show off
have
the
it yet,
castle.
but there is
And
a
no
soul
worries, we already have
called
the story
Moonsoul.
completed, so there won't
And
be any
Moonsoul
story,
wastes damage
spoilers
carry your
there.
weapon, and I
But
think
we'll just
chapter
be showing off the
4,
location,
the
and,
weapon
there's
has
also
some Moonsoul
really
slot on
nice
it.
music.
I think this is
that
where you can
comes
raise your
with,
damage carry your
both the
weapon with your
castle
hair weapon
and the
now.
town. So I hope everyone looks forward to that. So along with Bestower of All,
But you don't care about damage cap,
along with
then,
the story for Bestower of All,
then
Chapter 4,
Dawn is still good.
this chapter will also introduce the Nether Flame Chamber 2. This will be a new level in the Nether Flame Chamber where you can gather
How can I-
infernal elite enemies
I
found
forgot,
in the Land
yeah,
of the Dead and take on these fearsome
it was chapter 4.
souls. Speaking of souls,
I didn't mention this in my video, but it
this is really
should be this
exciting.
chapter
Additionally, you'll now
that
be
you
able to
guys
find
can
a new
upgrade
series
your
of character
limbo weapon to level 3
customizable
and your
souls
fortune
in
weapon to level
exchange known
2.
as Souls of Mastery.
You get an upgrade
Many
level
Souls
4
of Mastery
and upgrade
souls
level
will be added
7.
to the exchange for
So
for
with
most
the
5-star
introduction of
travelers
this
with the 2.4
chapter,
update.
your fortune weapon should
These
be
are
able to go
similar
to
in
level
the vein
2,
to Souls of War,
and
in
your
which these are
health or limbo weapon
character-specific
should be
souls.
up to level 3.
And the Souls of Mastery
And then
will be
upgrade
specifically help you
for
increase the
limbo
damage
or
limit
hair
of your
weapon will be
travelers,
restored
or
chapter
decrease
7,
the SP cost of
and
certain
the same
skills.
for
We'll also
fortune
be
3.
showing this off during
So it's
gameplay later
every
in
3
stream.
chapter basically.
So yes, they are Moonsoul.
Oh, that Moonsoul.
So yes, damage cap. Let's go.
Yep.
And so along with this to kind of tie into this, as usual, there's going to be a new soul weapon series, including this chapter, and these are the Dire Hell weapons. By bringing the Dire Hell weapons to level 3, you can add the Souls of Mastery to each. And so I'll be showing off on stream a little bit, but once you do bring them to level 3, you'll have the Moon Soul slot in which you can equip the Soul of Mastery. And it's just the same for like Souls of War. So for instance, Odette has 2 Souls of Mastery because one will be wind orientated and one will be light orientated. So yeah, some exciting stuff with Bestower of All, Chapter 4. And as usual, we hope as always, everyone is looking to have a hell of a time exploring the latest chapter of Bestower of All, arriving this Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
With that being said, though, should we take a look at a brand new traveler who will also be arriving this Wednesday?
Oh,
let me know in you. 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 It's one of those two. If it's a memory traveler, it's either let me know in you. Let me know in you. Let me know in you. Which one?
Let's take a look at that trailer. Hopefully, everyone is ready.
It's Sonya. It's not Sonya. There's always Sonya. Don't come on. One who wanted to time travel memory. Oh, I see you. I guess let Lumina's a little bit then. Oh, there you go. Hopefully you still have release from the triangle collab.
聖火の加護が皆をお守りくださいますように私は信じています。人の強さを希望の光は消さない。あれは
No, I never seen anyone use that skill. I never seen anyone use DPS Renu before. Ah, there we go. The prayer skill. The extremely overpowered prayer skill.
光が見えます。聖火よ、希望をもたらしたまえ。危なかった。
She's only 4,500. Hopefully you guys get her. Hopefully.
Alright, so maybe, just maybe I caught a little excitement there. Just maybe, just a little bit.
When you're so strong, it's because
we can officially confirm our very next Traveler Memories
make a great alternative option to Renu.
Who, as you
but the problem with Primrose EX
is
is that you have to cast it again every 5 turns.
Making her debut as a playable character
all
this
allies,
Wednesday.
Yes, but Primrose had to do it
bring the stew,
every 5
stew
turns.
home. Bring the stew.
Renu just cast one and just like never touch her ever again. That's it.
But for those who are looking forward to it,
4,500 to pity for Renu, and 6,000 to pity for whoever in the past memory ran
so
it.
It is an ability for Renu. But yes, bring in the stew for Renu. And so, as you guys may have saw, Renu is an immensely powerful support with multiple healing and buffing skills.
Still OP. Well, not maybe not OP, but still used. Still see used in today's in
Let's
JP
bring the
even.
stew home. Let's bring the stew home with Renu. And so I'm going to hand it over to Limit, as Limit details a bit more about Renu in general with her abilities and battle skills.
of course. So, as you guys know, Renu's support skill, rearguard support, SP cost down, will reduce consumption of the entire front row by 10% when Renu is in the back row.
Yep, nothing changed.
Her other support skill, rearguard SP restoration, will see that her paired ally automatically
Renu
recovers
Menace wasn't
SP
only one
as
copy.
opposed
Yep.
to a 5,
Her
when Renu
ultimate
also
isn't
in the
that
back
good
row.
either, so you only one copy
Renu's
at
battle
Renu.
skill,
So my
Gracious
advice is
Prayer, will
that
grant
go for
all
Modulo,
allies
okay?
HP recovery
Go on
to the
Modulo
potency of
banner,
110,
get as much of his
raise
Awakening Stone as
physical
possible,
defense
and also use the pity for Renu, if that's what you guys want to go
grant
for.
immunity to sleep and paralysis.
You need A2, A4 level 2.
This will
No,
continue to remain in
you don't
effect
need
each
A1
turn
either,
and
you don't
will
need
end if
A2, you
another
just need the
action
2
is
prayer
performed by
skill.
Renu,
You just
she's
need the
rendered
2
unable to
prayer
act,
skill and
or
that's it
her
for Renu.
SP runs
That's
out,
it.
whichever comes first, with an SP cost of 70 per turn.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
So
an extra
just add
copy
into
of
this,
Renu doesn't
obviously,
help that much.
what's really nice
so.
is you can cast Gracious Prayer, and then you can put Renu in the back row.
My
and have
advice
this,
is just like go for
constantly in effect
Modulo
as long
banner
as she
and
has
then just
SP,
like hopefully you
available
get
for it,
Modulo
and then
early
also
and then you
as long
can
as
pity
she's not rendered
Renu
unable
at
to
the
act.
6,000 release.
It is a really nice effect that you can have Renu place and then
Renu
kind
still
of
meta
just,
at the others time. Yep.
protect her.
She
while
still is
it
like
is
in the top,
effect,
like in the
which
top
is really
with the
nice.
meta. Of the
Yeah,
heal,
she does
as the
do
healer,
another
yeah.
action, or does anything else?
I think like the option for
effect
healer
will,
now in
be
JP is
overridden.
either It's either Primrose EX, Ogun,
So going
or
on to that, there's even more.
It's either Primrose EX, Ogun,
Indeed.
or
Next would
Renu.
be Crusader's Prayer,
Ophelia kind of
which will
fall off
raise
as a
physical
healing
attack and
JP, but
elemental
those three are
attack
still the
of
top
allies
healing
by
JP.
15%, damage dealt by 15%, and grant immunity to silence and
It's much more
terror.
useful without
Just
more
like
than
Gracious
A1.
Prayer,
He is
Crusader's
useful.
Prayer
He
will
is
remain in
extremely
effect
useful.
each turn and will
It's just
end
that
if
his
another
A4
action
is just
performed by
it's just
Renu,
that good.
she's
It's just
rendered
way
unable
too
to act,
good. Like
or her SP runs
it just
out, and this
you
has
need
an
his
SP cost of 90.
A4 to like
Preservation, another skill, will grant an ally automatic revival, and they are revived at 25% max HP. This will trigger immediately if an ally is incapacitated during battle.
But
And
yeah,
it
it's
can be used a total of
15%
4 times
attack
per
up,
battle.
magic up, and also
Vigilance will deal
and
elemental
also
lightning damage to
damage
all
up.
foes 3 times with a potency of 80. In addition, Renu can also strike bow damage. Trapper Bow All will deal physical bow damage to all foes with a potency of 120 and have a moderate chance to inflict poison and bleeding for 3 turns. Trapper Bow Single will deal physical bow damage to a single foe 3 times with a potency of 55.
So yeah.
And go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You finish.
Oh no, I was just gonna go into her next skill.
So I was just gonna say, as you guys can notice too, she can also do bow damage. I also did see there were some comments about her percentage. I will say those are percentages that are listed in game, and I can show it off in game again too. But we can double confirm that. But that is what's listed as the actual ability for Crusader's Prayer in terms of the
those are the percentage when Renu is maxed out. Like those are her upgrade skill bullet.
She's coming this Wednesday, so she's coming the 18th.
This Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's going to be attack based Renu.
Yes.
Probably in Job Tower. But even in Job Tower, I use her lightning skill, not her bow skill.
It restores HP of the entire front row with a potency of 200. It will cure some status elements, grant immunity to some status elements for 2 turns, and grants the ability to dodge some elemental attacks 1 time. When brought to level 10, however, the HP restored potency will be increased from 200 to 250, and the ability to dodge some elemental attacks is increased from 1 time to 2 times. And of course, Renu will be available, as we said earlier, on October 18th, and it will be going until about November 1st.
Listen, Renu doesn't need a horse. She has her stew. You replace the horse with her stew.
You say heal prayer attack buff. Most of the time you heal prayer. The only time you use attack buff is when the enemy is in break, right? And the turn that you break them, you switch out Renu to change to attack buff. It's either that or you have someone else like Primrose or Ogun to take care of the region already, so you just have Renu focus is buffing. But most of the time, Renu will be using the healing prayer more than the buffing prayer.
5-star traveler. In addition, the paid step-ups provide both Renu fragments and memory fragments. Travelers can exchange 150 Renu fragments or 200 memory fragments for Renu's Sacred Seal.
Can someone explain what William
And of course, we hope that you all
Renu can be pity in
we hope that
future memory traveler banner for 200 fragments. So you pull on Barcelona banner 200 times.
Myself. And I told them this.
Then you can get Barcelona like without pitting for him and get more copy of Pity
So regarding
and
also,
also
step 5, it is a guaranteed 5-star
Renu.
traveler in slot 10. It is just a guaranteed 5-star traveler, and I believe that's been the same for every traveler memory up into this point. There hasn't been any change in regards to how Renu's step up guidance will work.
Back in JP, it's a dead. Dad got a buff, and now she's like the best win DPS right now in JP again.
Stream my polls. I would love to, but I won't be able to.
That would
I can probably record them on my own and then post them in the Discord for everybody to see. Just as a fun little thing we could do.
I'm kind of surprised because her buff is really strong. So
we can obviously confirm that Limit is a big fan of Renu. So Limit has been looking forward to Renu for quite a bit here now.
It's a good to have Renu and Primrose in the same party.
Yep. You
can have Primrose be the healer and Renu be the buffer.
Listen, a cooking stream would be fun.
Water Shadow A4 or Erika A4.
Cooking stream.
Why'd I just like ship my accent to just like say it so naturally?
There's just a lot of logistics to make it happen, but
I just like naturally shipped my way to saying Japanese, like just. I didn't realize I did that.
Definitely idea.
Marshall A4.
Definitely consider.
Down.
So.
Sounds like a fun time.
as you guys know, we have Visor of All Chapter 4, and then we have...
I think I'm going to sparkle Boswell and Sonia.
There's a few other things, smaller things that we're also about to announce in regards to that's also arriving this Wednesday.
Yeah.
So in addition...
For some reason, I think it was...
the Master Training EX Floors 7 and 8 will be arriving this Wednesday. The Sea Gazin
I think it was for some reason you cannot spark for... I think it was because it's like the first memory duel banner,
and 3-star travelers,
but you cannot spark for other memory units
defeat both
on
of these to obtain
Basketball banner
rubies,
the first
and
time
let's just
around.
put out there, let your Jose and your Connie stand victorious. Yes, we will be having EX Floors 7 and 8 arriving on Wednesday. For those who want the added challenge. And then we also do have some special tasks that'll be arriving, and we'll overview everything that's coming up with the 2.4 update. So there's going to be a new set of limited time special tasks that'll be available from the 18th of October to November 15th to celebrate the beginning of part 2 of the Visor of All storyline. Players can obtain up to 90 rubies for having completed Chapter 1 of Visor of Wealth, Power, and Fame storylines. There will also be 10 Traveler Sacred Seals associated
what does that mean? Doesn't that mean
Cecily
Cecily get added to the permanent pool?
And 200 gold guide stones for completing the final chapter, Trial of the Ring. You can also obtain 100 rubies.
What if I want to roll Marshall and Erica? Can I say a spark from the 2 banner compatibility where you... No,
as long as you
cannot say a pity at all.
For each the first time.
As of now, the only way to say pity is for permanent pool in JP right now.
If you do it during this period,
the changes to that permanent pool give you
for clearing the
aerial global shot, but
that's really nice. And then there will also be some special task rewards you can claim daily up until the 15th. These include 10 gold guide stones daily.
Say they were giving her the EX wall, right? I didn't think they... No, I think like they were considering it, but I didn't mention it, but I'm not sure exactly. And then, I'm not sure what they say exactly, but just... It's not reliable, so don't,
we hope you're excited,
don't count on it.
We hope you are all looking forward
I'm gonna do the full 200
special sets of limited time tasks. And more
because both Barcelona and Sonia is
good. And then as for here, we also have a note of everything that's coming to the 2.4 update. So as for the 2.4 update,
I cannot hear any like negative
like here's everything that'll be arriving this Wednesday. We have a Visor of All Chapter 4,
I sound like
and along
what
with
does
that
say
we'll
no to it.
And Castle Hornburg.
I can't hear anything about that, so I'm not sure exactly meaning that she is a candidate or she isn't a candidate because she is too special.
And then we're gonna have new memoirs.
I don't know
these
exactly.
include memoirs of Renu,
that's my bad Japanese.
Demonic Blood, and the Cradle of the Order of the Sacred Flame. As mentioned before, we'll have a new soul type series called the Soul of Mastery, with Soul Mastery souls being added specifically for each 5-star traveler in exchange. We'll be showcasing this later in gameplay on stream.
Is that a star soul?
And in addition, as mentioned, there will also be the
already in this
Dire
game,
Hell soul weapons as a new soul weapon line added. And then we got another flame chamber too, as a detailed
damage capsule. I forgot about that. Damage capsule
flame chamber for elite enemies. And then we also will be having Cecily being added as a chance encounter, so she will now be in the general pool. And then lastly, as we detailed, there's the Visor of All Part 2 special task. That will be limited time, available from the 18th to November.
Did they just say Cecily won't be in the general pool? And did they just put Cecily in a paywall?
So yeah, we'll detail the Souls of Mastery a little bit later in stream, but the Souls of Mastery are very similar to the Souls of War.
I just remember now, but isn't new chance encounter what they call
will
Chrome?
Help you either raise the damage limit potential of your characters, or it will help reduce the SP cost of certain battle skills. Yes, there's always more. There's always more.
That's not good.
You guys, you got me there. There's always more.
Cecily.
So
she's not going to general pool. She's going straight to pay jail.
As you may expect,
$3 jail
to celebrate Visor of All Chapter 4,
$3
and for us to head into Part 2 of the Visor of All storyline. For those who are unaware, Visor of All Chapter 4 is considered the beginning of Part 2 of the Visor of All storyline. So to celebrate that, we do have some special sale packs that I'm sure some people were hoping for. So we have some great news regarding that.
It's kind of splitting because it's good and bad. It's both good and bad at the same time.
There'll be 5 new limited time sale packs to celebrate the launch of Visor of All Part 2. The following sale packs will be available until the 15th.
All he said was not going to Gen Pool.
Part 2, Pack A.
All he said was he will be, Cecily will be added to the chance encounter, and she will not be added to the general pool.
Yes, we have
and the only way I can think of that is
Part 2, Pack A will include 50 paid rubies,
now going to general
100
pool?
bronze wisdom orbs, 10 silver wisdom orbs, and 5 gold wisdom orbs.
The other one was guiding, right? What is phone call? Let me just double check just to make sure.
Pack B
I get something wrong again.
300 paid rubies. A
Chasing counter
veteran
is a
sacred
gentle.
seal. 10
Focus
supreme
minutes harder than
experience
describe
nuts
this. Did I just
and
accidentally
5
spread this
gooseberries.
information again?
This will be a prime
I'm an
opportunity to
idiot,
pick up a
I'm
new
sorry.
5-star traveler.
Let me just make sure and just check what's the thing.
Or receive a Awakening Stone for a 5-star traveler that's already in your roster. And this will be
I
a
was
purchase
so
limit of
afraid
1
it, like,
with this
I
specific
heard
pack as well.
not. I think I heard not.
Pack C will include 100 paid rubies with 50 Renu guide stones.
Let's
and there will be a
see.
purchase limit of 10 with this pack. Bestower of all part 2.
Now I'm going to
Pack
general
D
pool. I guess I just
will
misheard
include
it
200
then.
paid rubies, 20 supreme experience nuts small,
That's my fault, and I
10
apologize.
berries. There will be a purchase limit of 5 with this specific pack. And last but not least, there is pack E, which will include 500 paid rubies and an awakening stone for Renu.
Cecily, I thought I was putting Cecily into like the $3 shop again.
We hope everyone is excited for these 5 limited time special ruby packs. That covers it for everything that's arriving this week, though. However, we have 2 more weeks to disclose with you all.
Yeah. And I know people were wondering about the prices for all these packs. They are the same price as the normal price it is for the rubies are listed. So whatever the price is for 50 paid rubies for you, that will be the cost of the Soroball Part 2 Pack A, and then the same for 300 paid rubies. So for instance, Pack B will be $29.99 USD for those who are interested in regards to the price. So yeah, the price will be the same as the paid rubies standard. And then for those who are aware,
so I just checked right now, but the promo shop is called New Encounter.
Packs that were released
it's called
last week.
New Encounter.
There's a limit of 1 for each, but there is 3 of them. That
So New Encounter is the name of the shop that that have promo in it, and the one that they named for this one is New Guiding Encounter. New Chance Encounter.
But yeah. So yeah,
I think that's why I'm mistaken because if I remember right,
there's a lot of excitement.
Chrome shop was called New Encounter, and Cecily description was New Chance Encounter.
So as we detailed, that is everything coming this week. However, we do have some more things to detail for the next 2 weeks, and so
Chance Encounter scenario general report. Yeah, I think I messed that up too. It's just like one word, but I messed it up.
For next week.
There is more. You are correct.
Wait, we knew it's coming out this week.
I don't know. Is there?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at this next trailer.
It's a 4-star trailer. I had Sean Cleric. Evan? Oh, Ephraim. Oh my god. I think it was Ephraim, I think. Yeah, it's Ephraim. Oh, he's going to the ad lock then. He's kind of like a budget Yanlong. I'm not even sure it's the budget because Yanlong is also free, so he's like 4-star Yanlong. There we go, 4-star Yanlong.
So yes, we do have a new 4-star traveler arriving on the following Wednesday on the 25th. And as you guys saw, we have Ephraim, a fire elemental cleric. Ephraim, as you may saw, is a opponent damage dealer with his staff and is part of the Order of the Sacred Flame. However,
15% stab damage up, I think.
Before we go a little bit more into
besides Yanlong and himself, right? I cannot think of anyone else would want that. Trailer? So, but A4 Yanlong, I guess. No, it doesn't matter because Yanlong already have 30% stab damage.
How do we feel about that?
Huh?
2 trailers right after each other?
Oh, 2 trailers?
What is this? Anyway, let's take a look at our next trailer.
Yanlong already had 30% damage cap, damage up. I just think that I stay with him. Oh, Paula! It's Paula! She has a good A4 though. Paula has a good A4. But yeah, Ephraim A4 just sucks.
So what do you think?
No one else can utilize it right now.
Not just one 4-star travel.
As much as
there,
Yanlong is, but Yanlong already has it on his passive.
So yes, we can confirm that both Ephraim and Paula will be coming on the 25th. And so we do have Paula, who is a dark elemental damage dealing dancer and a carefree wildflower dancer herself. So
yeah, Ephraim just 15% stat damage
just unveiled both characters. Let's take a little deeper look at both of them.
Paula A4 is if I'm not, it was like
so. As you guys saw with Ephraim, Ephraim can effectively deal staff damage to a single foe with Trifold Bash, and he also has the battle skill Hammer Judgment, which has a potency of 220. This is one of the most damage dealing staff attacks that a 4-star cleric can have, and just overall, this makes him like one of the greatest staff damage dealers of the 4-star clerics, which is basically a specialty when it comes to his kit. Ephraim can also deal staff damage to all foes of his battle skill, Brutal Bludgeon.
It's 4-star Yanlong for the EX strike. For the EX strike, where you cannot bring in your 5-star into the Master Tower.
Himself with physical attack up by 30% for 3 turns at the start of battle.
But yeah, his A4 is on himself.
Ultimate skill,
and he's not using like
will strike physical staff damage to a single foe with potency 500.
The overall,
the potency can be raised to 600 if you bring this ultimate to level 10.
How did we get Awakening Stone for Paula?
As mentioned, Ephraim will be available beginning the 25th.
If I remember right, they were split into 3 groups, but I don't know which group Paula was split in. Let me look at my list again.
And then,
Paula was split in. Paula.
This is something that actually we could really use, and so it's really nice that we do have this now available. As for Paula, she can deal dark damage to all foes with Night Ode 3 with a potency of 175. She will also have Night Ode 1 and Night Ode 2 as other battle skills available for dealing dark damage at a lower potency and a smaller SP cost. And as mentioned, this will deal dark damage to all foes. It's really nice that we do have that because I don't feel like we have too much dark skills right now that deal damage to all foes.
Ephraim especially
is
battle tested exchange.
And then Paula's support skill, HP Restoration on switch, front/all, will grant the front row automatic HP recovery for 2 turns when you switch her out. And then with her battle skill, Sprightly White Wolf Waltz 2, Paula will raise the critical of the front row by 15% for 2 turns. Paula's ultimate, Night Dirge, will deal elemental dark damage to all foes with a potency of 330, and lower dark resistance by 5% for 2 turns. If you do bring Paula's ultimate to level 10, the potency will be brought up to 395, and the resistance percentage will be brought up to 10%.
Actually, no, it doesn't make you guys feel better.
Paula will also be available on the 25th for Paula
JP also add the new. They also have the ad system added for this anniversary.
You caught me. Every bullet point ends with an exclamation point.
I guess I forgot that they don't lock anything behind it. They also give rubies, but they also lock like
we hope you
a new item for the new 6-star system behind them adding. It's not as bad as unit though, but.
To the Red Velvet Ephraim and Paula, there will also be 2 special guidances next week. Listen, I am excited for Ephraim and Paula. I think they're actually really cool characters, and I'm really excited to
good match for the Ticklin rematch.
And fortunately, I have enough elite fragments for both of them right now, so I'm really excited.
Wait, Ticklin was light, right? Ticklin we light though.
Pick both of them up.
We good for Blossom, yes, but not Ticklin.
All right. So, as I mentioned, we do have 2 special guidances that'll be available next week. The first one is to celebrate the 3rd anniversary of the JP version of Octopath COTC this month. There will be a special one-time free 10 guide.
Ian got to celebrate JP 3rd anniversary. Yay, congratulations to you guys.
This one-time free guide will celebrate the COTC original 8 travelers with a higher guidance rate. To note, the other 5-star travelers featured in Chance Encounters will also be available in this guide. It's just the COTC Original 8 will have a higher guidance rate in celebration of the anniversary.
10 free pull. 10 free pull, that's it.
Being pivotal to the beginning of the game. And so in addition to this, we're also excited to announce there will be a bonus hunt guide zone promotion for the COTC Original 8 beginning on the 25th for 1 week. And I know I'm excited for it because I currently have Viola at level 98. And so I'm very excited to finally bring my Viola to level 100 of these hunts.
So it's not guaranteed one of them. You just have a high chance.
It's not gonna be a 7 Fior. Hey, I'll take your 7
guarantee anyway.
I'll take it.
It just say higher.
The only one I don't need is
just say higher guidance rate.
I already have Millar to A4. But most of my other ones are sitting at A1. Oh, I also have Theo at A4. You need Lynette now. I still need to get Lynette's ultimate.
Same.
To level 10. So yes, are you guys looking forward to a 10 free
It's
guide
the awkward silence
next
again.
week? Once again, it will be available on the 25th. You have Theo A12. We'd love to see it. But do they have horses?
Kiddo and I aren't
So,
interested
as
yet.
we mentioned, there will also be another guidance available on the 25th. And I will hand it over to Limit to talk about that.
Another one.
Indeed. So, addition to the 10 free guide, there will also be a very special golden guidance. The golden guidance will be available from October 25th to November 8th. The golden guidance will be a free ruby step up. Step 1 will be a discounted at 100 rubies, and step 2 will be 200 rubies. Completing step 5 will guarantee a 5-star traveler, and 700 gold guide stones can be obtained for completing all 5 steps.
Okay, so basically anyone who wants gold guide stone or like and desperately need a lot of gold guide stone, right? This kind of work, but I guess it's just it's just great.
Best believe I'll be doing.
It's just a no step up, like no feature, no nothing.
It's really nice. You get that 700
no
gold guide
step up.
stones, and then if you do complete all 3 rounds, because there only is 3 rounds, you'll be able to
So for
nab yourself another
1,200
veteran
rubies,
secret
you get
skill.
700 gold guide stone and also 1 5-star.
Step 5. So at the very
Yeah, you
least,
do it
if
3
were to
times,
do
you
all
get
3 rounds,
you get to
technically
30.
get 4 guaranteed 5-star travelers if you include that
I'm
veteran
going
secret
locksmith
skill,
fishy bait.
along with
Okay,
anything else that might come the way.
only pull for this if you somehow need a bunch of awakening stone, right?
Yeah, step 1 will be 100
I say for
rubies,
new
and then
player,
step
this
2 will
banner
be
is really
200
good.
rubies, and then
For a new
the
player who
following 2
barely
steps
got
will be
nothing at
300
all,
rubies.
this banner is really good for a new player. But more unit you have, the worse this banner is, I guess.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
I think if you're a new player, this banner is really good, though.
Really nice that you get the 700 gold guide stones, and then you do have the 10 free guide. So
Any
along
banner
with
without limited
that,
5-star
we also
upgrade,
do have some more login bonuses
veterans.
and some other special things that'll be getting on the 25th to get into the season, and Limit will also talk a little bit about that.
Indeed. So we hope everyone is ready to bring autumn into full swing with some additional autumn login bonuses also beginning on the 25th and lasting until the 31st of this month. Over 7 days, players can look forward to receiving several Supreme
I guess
Experience
maybe
nuts
one day
with a
when
small,
Celestia
medium,
come
and large
out
variety,
in
up
EN,
to
right?
50 rubies,
Then I guess I
and
get
3
people to
Traveler
spend
Sacred
on
Seals to
the
bring
Gen
out
4
the
banner
season.
at least.
Additionally,
Because at least
there will be
then
a
the
special
pity
photo
carry
spot
over to
available
the next
beginning on
banner,
the
so
25th
at least won't be
to
big
celebrate the
anymore.
changing seasons.
But
With
also,
an
I
autumn
also
feast-
want to,
with an autumn feast photo spot, dine out with your favorite travelers.
even though
to
the
celebrate
chance
this
of getting them
special
is
moment.
low, right?
And
even though
lastly,
they
there will
are
be
not
there will be
limited
new
and you can
special
get
tasks
them
from the
off
25th to the
banner,
1st of November.
the chance of getting them
Obtain
is
up to
still
120
very low
rubies
though,
for having
so
Master of Wealth, Master of Power, and Master of Fame
never mind.
storylines finished.
that
and
one
for
doesn't go guys
completing
though.
the
Am I good to
beginner
pull on
rematches
to not pull on this
against the
banner? You're good.
tyrants for each
You don't need to
storyline
pull on it
and
then.
memoirs. By having the Master of all storylines,
You need
completed,
A1 or
you'll
U10
be
when you-
able to
nope.
receive 10 Traveler Sacred Seals. As for the daily special tasks, by winning 5 battles daily, you can obtain 20 Silver Guide Stone. By defeating any 5 elite enemies daily, you can also obtain 10 Gold Guide Stone. So, to recap, next week on the 25th, Efrain and Paula will be debuting as 2 new 4-star travelers that can be obtained with elite fragments.
He had to pity
There will
when
be
you
a
on your JP
special
account to get her
one-time
up banner.
free 10
I pity
guide
her
to
on
celebrate
Solon
Octopath
banner. I have like a
COTC's
stream of that.
anniversary with the JP
So I for
version.
Solon, I got 2 copies of
There
him
will
and
be
also
a very
pity for
special
Wing Yu,
golden guidance,
which I
new
desperately
autumn login
need because
bonuses, a new photo spot,
the Star Wars
and a
Chapter
new
8 was
set
that
of
day,
special tasks
so
for everyone to
I
complete.
desperately need her
This
for
is
that
it
fight,
for the
whatever
for the
Star
week
fight.
of the 25th. However, we still have the week of November 1st to discuss.
Yes. And before we proceed, I do know someone asked in chat about the golden guidance for the 700 gold guide stones. That is just for 1 lap. So if you do all 5 steps, you'll be able to receive 700 gold guide stones. And then you can still do it 2 more times. You can do it like a full
2100
round.
guide stone total.
And so technically, if you were to complete this fully,
Oh,
you'll be
Solon
able
is
to
so
receive
good. You need like
2,100
you need
gold
like
guide
O10
stones.
Solon, but the moment you get
By doing
O10
all
Solon,
3
he's just
rounds.
so good.
Just want to clarify that.
Mm-hmm.
So, How about we head on to November 1st with
Unit,
a very special slide.
New unit.
Coming up here.
New roadmap. New unit. Who is it? Hopefully it's Nina. Well, at least Nina already.
So, Bravely Default, Murgager. Bravely Default, Murgager, on November 1st with 3 Murgager 10 guides. Murgager. Limit, do you want to take away that last line?
Of course. Let's see. Oh, sorry. It looks like I didn't have my Murgager translation filter on. Hold on. Let me just repeat that. We got to repeat it for the people who didn't understand, you know?
It's probably default thing.
So apologies, I guess we didn't have our Murgager translation filter on there, so let's just repeat that and head on to the next slide. So, the Bravely Default crossover returns on November 1st. This time there'll be 3 free 10 guides with a special guidance featuring Adea, Adele, and Agnes. In addition, there'll be a separate step-up Bravely Default crossover guidance for Adea, Adele, and Agnes. So to clarify, there will be a step-up BD crossover returns.
Did the pity for them went down? I think it was 200, or I'm not sure past 3-1, but
step-up BD crossover
it's 4,500 this time.
Agnes. All 3 will be a paid Ruby guidance light.
Separate step-up.
Step 5 for each of these guidance lights. Paid for these step-up.
Wait, maybe not 4,500. It's
we'll guarantee
3,600.
the featured BD traveler for each BD character. For each BD character specific step-up.
The only problem though is that 3C character
is steps, you'll also be able to receive 120 guide stones for the featured
just
BD
doesn't
traveler.
work it anymore.
In addition, there will be the
maybe when the
Bravely
6th version came out, they
returns
can be
guidance,
something, but it just
3.
sucks now.
This will be a free Ruby guide
The
light
Bravely
featuring
Default,
Adea,
you know, get a button
Adele,
JP.
and Agnes.
It did. It's just that
you'll also be able to
it's just
trade
not good enough.
150 heroes fragments for Adea,
They all got buff and none of them is
or Agnes'
good enough.
Sacred Seal. Additionally, you can also trade in 100 heroes fragments for exclusive accessories for Adea, Adele, and Agnes. In addition, to celebrate the crossover's return, there will be login bonuses from November 1st to
At this
November
point,
7th.
A4 ADS, not
On the
even
1st, everyone will receive 100 rubies.
Actually, no.
Additionally, you
Idea
can look forward to
A4
receiving up to 100 guide stones
it's
for
still
Adea, Adele,
better
and
because
Agnes
it's still
throughout
like
the week.
an unconditional.
Lastly,
it's
as you guys,
it's kind of like a trade-off, right?
there will also
I
be
wouldn't say it's
bonus
like better,
guide zone
but
promotion
it's even.
beginning the
It's kind of
1st.
even.
For Adea, Adele,
Idea
Agnes,
is
and
as long as
Elvis.
you have full HP, but can last for the entire battle. Serenora is only for the first 3 turns of battle. So it kind of depends.
I can't recall what Adea's A4 is exactly, but I do know Adea's A4 is really good.
But I
think I have my
still
Idea
think
at, like,
that
A2,
Idea is better
so
though.
Maybe
Yeah, I still think
I'll
Idea
input
is a
A4.
lot better.
I actually have Adele A4. But yes,
But
I saw some excitement
Serenora
there,
is
but I
a
hope
good
everyone's looking forward
alternative,
to those 3 free 10 guides featuring Adea, Adele, and Agnes. And Murgager. For anyone who doesn't know, that's something that Adea says in Bravely Default. That's kind of her catchphrase.
Maga!
So if anyone is confused by that, that is why we made that joke. And it was a great little reveal. But wait, there's more. And actually, there is more. We're excited to announce that the following Bravely Default return packs that were featured last time
only for them,
return
but
will also
yet
be returned again.
the Bravely
And so I'm
Default
gonna
one
hand
is
it
only
over to
giving more
Limit to
guys onto
detail
them
those a little
though.
bit more further. But yes, there will be special sale packs that will be arriving on the 1st, along with the crossover returns.
Yep. So, the Champion of Heroes pack will include 1,200 paid rubies, 1 Adea Awakening Stone, 1 Adele Awakening Stone, 1 Agnes Awakening Stone.
Oh, that is good.
And there
Wait,
will
that's
be
a
purchase limit.
Okay, I'm assuming
of
that's $100.
with
Okay,
this specific pack.
I'm assuming that's $100,
pack will
and that's
include
that's
400
not
paid
bad
rubies,
because
300 Adea's Guide Stones, and 5 Boost Berries.
you
at
don't
level
need
1.
them. You can just like sell them
There will
out
be a
for
purchase limit of 1 with
an
this
Awakening
pack as
Stone that
well.
you need. So
Agnes's pack will include 400 paid rubies, 300
I always have the
Agnes Guide Stones, and 5 Boost Berries level 1. There will be a purchase limit of 1 with this pack. I'm sure you guys can see where this is going. Adele's pack will include 400 paid rubies, 300 Adele Guide Stones, and 5 Boost Berries level 1 with a purchase limit of 1. And Elvis's pack will include 150 paid rubies, 100 Elvis Guide Stones, 100 Hirai Fragments, and 3 Supreme Experience Nuts small. There will be a purchase limit of $8
will be
with this pack,
worth a lot, yes.
And with that being said, I believe that is all of the content that we have to announce for the next 3 weeks.
What's the roadmap?
Yeah. Before we head on to that, I also want to detail too, for those who aren't aware, because these were featured previously.
So
if it is,
these
though, I think it's good
value.
do give you more rubies than the standard price for ruby packs in general. So for instance, Elvis's pack goes for $9.99 USD, and so you do actually get 50 paid. You get 50 extra paid rubies with that.
Not bad.
And then even though Adea, Agnes's, and Adele's packs are only one-time purchases, you do get an additional 100 paid rubies for each.
Oh, so it's $30.
And then for the Champion of Heroes, you get an additional 200 paid rubies because it is 99.
Oh, so it is $100. So it is $100.
So I just want to clarify that. But yeah, that is actually kind of a nice
so
deal. So
$100 for 1,200 pay and 3 awakening with 3 awakening
and it was the
stone,
same before too,
which is essentially halfway to any awakening stone that you want.
Yep. We are going to have a rerun of Bravely Default. It's going to begin on November 1st, and it's going to run until November 15th.
Indeed.
I wish.
But I suppose we can talk about when our next Tavern Talk will be.
You're basically affiliated with you.
So, we're excited to announce the date for our very next Tavern Talk in November. This Tavern Talk will be on November 13th at 2 p.m. PT or 9 p.m. UTC. Tune in to learn more about what awaits Octopath, COTC, in mid to late November with plenty of exciting updates and worthwhile content to unveil with everybody. But next up, and this is what I've been waiting for, we have the fan art contest to talk about.
Yes. So just to clarify, that details everything that we did have to unveil for the next 3 weeks. So as you guys saw, we do have the Sword Ball Chapter 4, and we have Renu arriving on the 18th, which is this Wednesday, and then we have Paula on the frame, along with some special guidances, arriving on the 25th, and on the November 1st, we're going to have the Bravely Default crossover rerun. So we do have all that, and then there's also some special tasks that we unveiled, login bonuses, a photo spot, and some other fun stuff that we'll review again later in stream.
We're getting the Christmas dinner for
Christmas.
Christmas.
3 weeks.
Definitely.
And then I know some people might be coming here.
We do have a roadmap.
We do have a roadmap.
It will be Sarisa
after we take a look at the fan art contest.
It will be Sarisa, but thanks to Viola, I think she's like on par with Sarisa now.
Unveiled, don't worry. So.
We didn't mess up picking that would be really bad, but hopefully not.
We just held our very first fan art contest.
Yep, Malada EX
we do
and
want to
Luminous
thank
EX.
everyone who entered the contest and went out of their way to create so many great entries and submissions. We really did receive some truly incredible pieces, reflecting on the Octopath Traveler series as a
she's
whole.
really good. Sarisa is one of those
that was put into each submission.
One of those 5-star that no one's talking about, but it's actually really good. It's just that no one's talking about her, but
just let everyone know. If you haven't checked
really
them out, we're going to be showing the cases.
If I remember right, I used my anniversary picker last year on Sarisa because
do check out the post individually later today.
She did about sword, she did about dagger, she did about fire,
on all
just a forehead dagger shield shave, and she also has an anti-attack.
A lot of effort,
also healing,
that we can definitely tell into making this very great.
She's also doing all this in the back row, so you don't have to switch back and forth and stuff like that. It's kind of really strong
for the rest of today. So do check that out, and we did also have some submissions on Facebook too. So check out our Facebook. The majority of our submissions were on Twitter. So yeah, we do want to thank everyone though who entered though, because there were some really cool, incredible submissions that we did receive, and most importantly, we're also excited to share many of these entries here on stream with you all, and we're also going to announce the top 10.
Lavina, Sonia, that would be crazy. That would be very crazy.
Just to note,
but
we had many
Sarisa is so good. It's because you combine Sarisa with Witcher, right? So you cap out 30% sword defense down with Sarisa and Witcher, and on the dagger team you run either Sonya or Marshall for the dagger defense down, and you also cap that out with Sarisa also.
However, we are able to feature a good majority of the submissions here. And as said before, we do recommend that you do check out these fan art submissions by yourself on X and Facebook and spread the love for sharing your favorites. And so, without further ado, we could take a look at the entries for the Champion of Artistry fan art contest with the following video. please sound off in chat and let us know what are some of your favorites as we do watch. But yes, we do have a video that we're about to play, compiling 85 of our submissions.
85.
And we do have the titles for each and the artists.
I see something. Don't do it like that.
And then after that, we'll announce the top 10. But we'll head into that.
Actually, I want to say this too. I want to say this anyone is my favorite.
Enjoys all this fan art that we're about to showcase.
I like how Sari says makes above Edoka, but she's way too good beyond that. Yeah, she's way too good beyond that. A very simple Cyrus. It's Erika. Fire me. The AI art of Santa? Wait, you say you found an AI art? I'll fake personal flamethrower. Wait! That's him below. I feel like I know that one. For the family. Oh! Wait, this one is cute. This yellow one is cute. In pursuit of everything. This is just Octopath too. But it's fine. Erika 4.5 stars. Ikari boosted break. This is just a cosplay! Oh, is cosplay allowed in the fan art too? Or is that like art to real? Is that... We should. Oh, that's a nice Outrix art. This is my answer. She look more like Ayaka here, honestly. Nowadays has like really strange art style though. And this one reminds me of Adventure Time. Ambush in the Winterland. Storora. Oh, that's a nice Storora art. Mayura, I love her. The Restore of Fame. Some of these art is really good though. Greenberry Chosen. Darkness to Light. Oh, it's Wood Eye. Oh, it's Rooney! Rooney is our Reddit mod. Ikarin. Mega Madas Encanto Viola. Rondo of Dawn. That's the ultimate name. We have to go. Should I put Temenos in there too? Oh, Hikari. This one is rough, but it's like they didn't even color Tatlock here. Oscar Restore. Oh, this one is good. I like the Oscar one. Malaya. Oh, yes, cosplay is allowed then. Renu. The Man King of Editors. Atishio. The New Order. Saw around 8. The three leader. Fire Squad in the Ruins. Is that quick? Wait, that is quick! That's a good quick art. Whoever did that did a great job. That was a good quick art. That's okay. Oh, it's a decade. They're on Hellfire Pixel. Is this even... Wait, what? I can't even tell that was like Darion. I cannot even tell that there was an Octopath character ever close by. That one gives Sophia too much. Guess who? Awesome. What the fuck? The Octopath. Wait, this is allowed? Feel physical. I didn't expect to make the scarecrow joke here. That one look a bit AI, but I'm not sure exactly. Oh, his TP is like one of the... His TP is one of the worst one out of the original 8. It's a random 6 hit, like Hana is way better. Like Hana got a single target 6 hit, while Scarecrow got a random target 6 hit. Thank you. Oh, is that Leprechaun? That look like Leprechaun Tressa. Luis. Impromptu Justice. The best 10 pole. Oh, Dory class. Oh, I like this one. It's kind of look cool with Isla and Dory. Rondo, why do you look like that? Blue O-ring. Oh, so I want to talk about the couple, the alpaca and the sheep couple, and the one that got married too fast. Oh, Milord. Oh, to be traveler. Oh, I like this one. The gang at the beach.
So yes.
Okay, the quick one better make the quick one better make top 10. The quick one better be top 10. Okay, the quick one better be top 10. I think the quick art was one of the few best ones here.
And
but
as you guys know,
the quick one better be top 10.
Make our jobs easy to narrow down to a top 10. But yeah, once again, we do really want to thank and emphasize.
But still, I don't think I see anything that look like obviously an AI beside a trading card thing.
For everyone who put
guess,
their hard
but
work
other than
into
that, I don't see anything that's like obviously an AI. So at least that's good, I guess.
When it comes to Octopath Traveler series as a whole. And
but the Scarecrow one is good too.
This, and we're very happy it turned out so well too. And so thank you guys so much for all of your submissions. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video that we showed off. And we do apologize for those who we cannot feature on stream.
Once I see one Sonic to watch out when I put it down.
Yep. That submitted a piece for the fan art contest. So thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate it. Yeah, and you definitely don't want to envy us for having to pick a top 10 for just that.
Pick a quick one. Quick one better make top 10. The quick one better make top 10. That's all I asked for.
Everyone did have a few favorites.
I said a quick one, and a few of the Octopath 2 one, and also
thank you for commanding that too.
I think
definitely
like the
check out
pixel art
all the fan art contests
I think one of the pixel art
got.
I like one of the pixel art
so that you can share and like the ones that we did receive, and so we can give more attention to everyone who did.
What is not the one to show up?
Their fan art.
I don't know which one you're talking about, but
but with that being said, we definitely do
then.
want to hold another one of these sometime in the soon future. So you can look forward to that for those who are looking to possibly enter, for who didn't have the opportunity to enter this first time or want to enter again with another separate piece. You can look forward to that, and we'll have more details about that in the future. But yeah, we definitely do want to hold one of these again. And thank everyone for their participation. So, with that being said, we did have to determine the top 10. And the top 10 was determined by Limit, Sayu, and I, and several other members who work alongside
I see it. Is that the one with Hagen in it?
here at Square Enix. We do want to emphasize it was no small task to bring down our selections to just 10 entries.
Let's see. The LGX one was good. The LGX one is good. And
so how about we take a look at each one?
What are we talking? That's it.
And that's one.
Each one alive, I think.
Also, just a note. Want to put it out there and be very clear about this. This top 10 is by no means ranked or ordered in any specific way. So each entry you will see is just simply part of the top 10, and it's not ordered in any way. Just simply, this is the top 10. So, with our top 10, our very first winner and very first part of the top 10 is The Start of a New Adventure by Lynn Day Rose.
Yeah, I like this one.
So good. Oh, yeah,
Lynn Day Rose.
Yes. Tressa on the boat. Listen, we love boat gaming, but also, we really do like this piece, and it is really...
If Craig don't make top 10, I would be sad. Like, Craig, please make top 10. Craig, I think Craig deserves top 10. Like, his art is actually good. I think he deserves top 10.
So yes, congratulations, Lynn Day Ross.
If Craig is not top 10, I would be so angry, honestly. So please be top 10.
Yeah, no, it really was hard to narrow down the top 10 to just 10.
It was so hard.
Yeah. No, that's a nice sense of adventure. And yeah, for anyone who's played Octopath Traveler 1 and knows Tressa, this is the embodiment of Tressa and who she is as a character. And yeah, beautiful background, beautiful boat. Really
I also think the Seraphina, because I'm looking through the submission right now, and I think the Seraphina one is good too. Like Seraphina, Eltrix, and Craig one.
I know there's some good appreciation for this one in chat too when it came on. But we do have Scars of the Past by Thing. Which we do think is a really great artwork right here of Harley, and the divide between the two different moods and emotions here.
I haven't played through Harley's story yet, so I don't know what his story is about exactly.
But yeah, definitely a great representation of Harley as a character, and it's really nice to see all the different characters that we did receive artwork for. And Harley was definitely one of them that was really cool to see portrayed in this form. Yeah, no, the colors are really great, and I love the division right there between.
Do you think Craig will be in JP?
And I think like even the title of it, Scars of the Past, it's just very fitting. So once again, congratulations, Thing, and thank you so much for
hopefully, if Tavern isn't Flame Judge, right? Then Craig should be around that area too, so maybe.
So moving on from that,
Craig haven't met Temenos yet,
our very next winner of the top 10 is Bestower of Fame.
Oh, that one.
And the artist is Misleading. We really did appreciate
top 10. It's one of my favorite ones too, the Seraphina one.
Of Fame related, and just a really cool conceptual design right there, and just really nice artwork altogether.
Yeah, I love the colors.
Yeah, no, as someone said in chat, the line work hits so good. No, and the lighting of the piece is really good too. The way that lantern just lights up too. Just really good color schemes all around. That's your friend?
Hey.
Okay, any useful affiliate at doing you?
They're watching this, thank you. Well, congratulations.
No.
Congratulations.
I have both, and I don't really use them both on the same team anymore. So you have Renu, you don't really need Ophi anymore.
So yes, for those who are unaware, anyone that is in the top 10, they'll be receiving 300 rubies in game for being in the top 10.
The quick one better be up
here. Yes,
here.
Congratulations once again, Misleading. And once again,
maybe Elemental Cannon skills. No one used that anymore, and Zantos had that too.
Now this next one, really. I did see the person who made this is in chat because they said they made it. So hope there's some excitement for that. But our very next entry in the top 10 is Dory's Class Up.
Oh yeah,
by
Nick
I agree.
Crow.
Which
I found this one
it's really
adorable.
Cool to see a 3-star traveler featured, and then also
I found this one really adorable with Isla too.
Cute artwork, and we love Isla being featured there too, and just in general, it's great.
I've been judged when you carry McCoy to 5 EX.
You really like Dark Elemental characters, and you thought Dory needed a highlight. You actually wanted to put Xenia in it, but she wasn't announced yet. So yeah, funnily enough, Xenia would have been fitting, but there wasn't that foresight. But yes, once again, Nicaro, we really do appreciate your piece, and it was one of our favorites, making this a top 10. So thank you so much for sharing.
Did a great job.
Yeah. And congratulations.
I doubt it would work like that because they're 3-star, right? And
yeah,
EX1 is
yeah,
attached
it's really
to the
fun
character,
to see some 3-star and 4-star.
I doubt 3-star and 4-star can get EX1.
Also, I'm just putting out there for anyone who's interested. I do believe the 2 characters we had featured the most in art that we did receive was Viola and Prome. Those were the top 2 characters in regards to who we did have featured the most. Primrose is pretty high up there too, but those were the 3 like most featured characters when it came to artwork that we did receive. Dory was your first Dark Elemental user. Yeah, no, Dory's great. And it's really cool to see representation for the Octoplets. There was also the other piece that we received featuring the Octoplets, which was really cute too. So, moving on. Our next entry in the top 10 is Lord Eltrix.
Yay, this
by
one.
artist XXM.
Wait, this one make it the quick
which
one.
we thought was a really cool representation of Eltrix right here. And just the color schemes in general and just artwork. Really well put together.
You guys think like if Quick might be number 1 then? Like if all these good ones are down here, right? Do you think Quick might
No, it
be
definitely
like
is
top
like
3?
wallpaper material.
It definitely went crazy. Very
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So congratulations once again, SXM, for being part of our top 10. I'm glad to see you in chat. But yes, thank you so much for your submission, and thank you so much for making this wonderful piece with Eltrix. Nice detail in the clothes, yeah. No, it's a really nice detailed portrait of her. So yes, once again, congratulations, SXM, on your submission, and I'm glad that you're able to see her here in chat. All in that, which I'm sure several of you guys noted, towards the end of our fan art video, we do have
the summer one?
Octopath Traveler.
Yay!
Which we thought was a very great representation of the original 8 as a whole, right here. And we enjoyed the additions here in regards to how they would concept each character as being in a summery mood.
It's a beach wear, not in the beach outfit. It's just what they would wear on the beach.
This is so good. I love it so much.
Congratulations, Nefiel, for being in our top 10 with Octopath Traveler right here. No, it's really great. And yeah, I feel like it's very fun. I really like Summer Therion there.
He's just wearing. He's wearing a scarf and summer. This match the original
I love
upload,
Tressa
right?
with the ball cap. Too.
Yeah, I think they used the pose from the original. I like it.
Umbrella.
Someone on YouTube uses got to be. I saw that one. It's actually impressive,
Yeah, it's very
honestly.
cute. You gotta love that Ulberg set aside his sword for one day and instead grabbed an umbrella. That's what we need. We need an equipable umbrella for Ulberg. But yes, once again, we did really appreciate Octopath Traveler, and thank you, Nefiel, for your entry.
This is number
Congratulations
6,
on being in
right?
the
I
top 10.
think. I didn't count.
Following
but...
that, this is another person I noticed was in chat because they said their piece was featured. So
I wasn't seeing Hannah's there. Yeah, but Hannah's right there in the back.
Our very next submission that's in the top 10 is A Moment with Loomis, made by Foxtrot Carrier, which we thought in general was just a very nice concept piece of Loomis right here. And I think it really captures
she just looked too much like Ayaka here. Like she looked too much like
and
Ayaka
once again,
from
it's really
Genshin
cool
here.
to see these individual artworks for individual characters too, from COTC. So we really did appreciate this piece right here. Yeah, and congratulations, Foxtrot Carrier, for being in our top 10.
The lighting is beautiful, by the way.
Of
I
Ayaka.
just want to point that out. The lighting on this piece is...
Yeah, no, it's really great. The light rays are really good. I love
Wait, this
the
is number
flower
4.
petals. just the
If Crit doesn't
the
make top
motion
10, if
that's
Crit
there
doesn't make
too.
top 10, I would be angry.
It's very like evident.
Oh,
Like,
it's-
it's very clear.
So this is number, well, top
this is
10. I
also
guess
your
there's no
husband's
ranking
favorite?
then, but Crit better make top 10.
Lighting's your favorite thing to do. I can tell. It's
Yeah.
so good.
No, we love some Loomis representation.
The
really
second,
nice
the
to see.
second flower goes so well with Ayaka too. Yep. And the background looked like
This is Loomis's true
Inazuma too.
personality, yeah.
So I was saying it kind of looked like Ayaka.
So yes, once again, Foxtrot Carrier, congratulations, and it was really cool to see you and Necro and some of the other artists here in chat. So you guys were able to see.
It says no official ranking.
you guys
Okay, so
being
this is
announced in the
number.
top 10.
So
as we
this is
announced
number
it on
6
stream.
then. So form a chance to get
So,
Crick in the top 10.
For our next piece, we do have a piece featuring a Octopath Traveler 2 character.
Crick.
And we do have Darkness Delight by January.
I'm scared now.
And for anyone who's played Octopath Traveler 2, we thought this was
But
a really
this
good
is good too. This one is
representation
good
of
too.
Hikari as a character. And once again, we really do love the color scheme here and just the portrayal of Hikari. That was very fitting.
10 pull
Yeah,
off.
this art is sick. Like,
Yeah.
It's so cool.
No, it's really cool. Like it just embodies that coolness to it.
If Crick don't make top 10 and the Loomis art make top 10, I will be very
No,
sad.
and- yeah, Hikari's a great character. I don't want to go into spoilers.
Yeah, I shouldn't
at
say
all
anything
for
to the
those who
end.
haven't played
They have
Octopath
3 more
Traveler
chance. They have
2.
3 more chance. This is number 7. They have 3 more
If you
chance.
played it, you know.
I think.
Yeah, no, and I agree.
Oh, too
similar
much
to
chance, I think.
Harley one. It's very cool to
Too
have
much
that
chance? Probably too much
contrast
chance.
and to have different ways of expressing those multiple aspects. And actually, that's very fit in to
4,
mention that Harley one
5.
too, because Scars
Beach
of
is
the
7,
Past and
Loomis
this
is 7.
kind of have
No,
that
Beach is 6, Loomis is 7.
similarness
This is
in
8.
those regards.
This is 8. There's 2 more. There's too much chance. There's too much chance. When are you using the last release?
So we do have 2 more to announce.
Watch arrive, I guess.
I did see this one seems to be a fan favorite of many, and I also I think it's a really great group concept in general, and it gets a good laugh out of me too. But the next one we do have to announce is we have We Are the Good Guys.
This one is
Denny
number 2.
Draws. And as you guys can see, we have Prom, Viola, and Stead definitely being good guys here, not menacing at all.
Trevin's Tamanos
and
in there though.
it's truly a great concept piece of having all
Fire
three
Squad.
together.
No, Fire and Dog. Status Dog.
Portraying them as the good guys. No, it's great. I love the totally not menacing blood that's on Stead's staff and a little bit on the face too.
No chance. Crick on,
Good
Crick
guys,
on, make
by
top
the way.
10. Crick on, make top 10.
They're the good guys.
Crick on, make top 10. Crick on, Crick. Calm down,
Yeah,
calm down.
Stead is definitely villain material in the best way possible. We do love clerics who are just very much not cleric code. And Stead and Prom very much fit into that realm. It's great.
It has to
And
be
for anyone
Crick,
who's played
right?
Octopath
It has to be
Traveler
Crick,
2,
right? No one else is
Tamanos
as good as Crick, right? Is it?
Very much in that vein too. But I'm a healer.
I'm so anxious, honestly.
So yes, once again, congratulations, Denny Draws, for being the top 10, and for your piece, We Are the Good Guys. So we do have one more, and once again, it was really hard to narrow it down to just 10 here, but we do have one more for our top 10, and actually, Finley, this was, I think, the very first piece that we did receive a submission for. But it really stuck with us with just how much of a great highlight it is for a certain character in COTC. So our very last entry for the top 10 is Wudai by Bruni91. So once again, thank you for your submission, Bruni91, and congratulations in being our top 10. But yeah, we did love this this just profile artwork of Wudai here, and it's really cool to see just another portrayal of a character available in COTC, and we love the color scheme, we love the artwork here, and it feels very fit in for Wudai as a character.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Brittany, if you're here, congratulations. Your main merchant, yes. So yes, that is our official top 10. Just to review, I'm gonna go in in reverse order, but our top 10 is comprised of Wudai by Bruni91, We Are the Good Guys by Denny Draws, Darkness the Light by January, A Moment with Loomis by Foxtrot Carrier, Octobeach Traveler by Nefiel, Lord Eltrix by SXM, Dory's Class Up by Nick Crow, Bestower of Fame by Misleading, Scars of the Past by Thing, and The Start of a New Venture by Lynn DeRose. So yes, congratulations once again for our top 10 here. And thank you once again for everyone who did enter the fan art contest. I will say, obviously, when we did do the vote and everything, we obviously did have some favorites that were very close to making to the top 10. So even if you did not make the top 10, every single submission that we received was very well appreciated. And even some ones that we weren't able to feature on stream, including, I'm sure everyone saw it, but Connie's Bizarre Adventure. great meme right there. And we also had a very great piece of Cecily with a ton of brands on it.
Neither Patricio or Craig Show in the top 10 kind of sad.
Yes, Watashi wa Connie. So thank you once again for everyone who entered, and congratulations to your winners. I know several here in chat, so congratulate them, and congratulations to being our top 10. And as I said before, all the artwork that we just showcased in the video before and on stream right here can be found underneath the thread for the fan art contest, and we're going to keep it up for the rest of today. So definitely check out all the submissions and share your favorites and spread some love for all of our entries. Listen, we loved the Jose 10 poll.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
We did.
Yeah. Yeah, and even if your artwork was not featured here on stream, it doesn't mean that it wasn't valid. So you're still going to get your participation too, as long as you fill out the form. There was a few people who did submit really great artwork, but they didn't fill out the form, and you need to fill out the form. But most people did fill out the form. Oh, the Arena Champions one I actually really did like. We really did appreciate that one too. So,
I just mean it wasn't good to the taste of the top 10 of the picker. Which really mean that limit. It was just that limit, and then they just didn't like it enough to put in top 10.
If there was only enough time, we would go through each entry and talk about each entry individually to show our appreciation. I will also put out there too, as you guys know, I'm a Herminia fan. So the Herminia artwork was a favorite of mine too. Just putting out there.
I don't know why, but this feeling was like the same as was like finding out quick die or something.
Interestingly enough,
like this feels
there was
the
no
same pain.
artwork of Fior's mom. There was no artwork of horses. And there was no artwork of Mr. Marvelous himself. We're actually kind of surprised there's not a single submission featuring the Gust. Kind of surprising. But we did receive an alpaca artwork. If you didn't see, there was a really cool entry that featured the alpaca owner.
You probably want to invest in a cactus. You probably
right now. But
I guess I haven't played Octopath 2 then.
With their alpaca and sheep. It was really cute.
Even I have not played Octopath 2, right? Like art-wise, I still think
marvelous.
Like the way they draw
as we mentioned before, we do hope to
like
hold
with the him walking through the cathedral, but like from a ceiling point of view, I thought was good.
Wants to enter in the future.
Like it's not just because of Craig. I just thought that the art is really good, and like Craig does make it good, but it's just that the art is just good overall.
Just put out there, rewards for the fan art contest will be delivered on November 1st. For the top 10, everyone who submitted a piece for the contest and filled out the form, and everyone who will be receiving rewards for the community missions, just in time for the return of the Bravely Default crossover. Also, we did have one special announcement that we haven't disclosed before, and we'll go a little bit more details into it on our next stream. But we'd also like to announce regarding the fan art contest and our top 10 during our next Tavern Talk on November 13th. From the top 10 that we just showcased, the official art team for Octopath COTC and the dev team in general, they will be deciding a top 3. And so we'll be announcing a top 3 on our very next stream on November 13th.
Oh, next stream will be interesting.
Of the top 10.
I also know something, but
and we'll have more details about that in the future.
If I remember right,
for everyone who's in the top
there wasn't
10,
any Octopath 2 character at all. Well, actually, no, there was one Hikari. I take that back. There was one Hikari.
Yes, we're going to announce a top 3 of the top 10.
Forget what I say.
Decided
Still,
by
Patricia
the dev
Creighton
team
art was good,
themselves
though. I
and
need to
the art
find it
team.
again.
So, as I said before, there's going to be some more details about that on our next stream. But you guys can look forward to that on our stream on November 13th at 2 p.m.
Is there a voting system for that?
We will
There
also be
isn't.
announcing a top 3. Oh, and also, I know people are asking for the roadmap. We're about to jump into that. But also, we do have gameplay. We're not close to that dice roll just yet.
Lemon is
yes, we
broken.
will look at the roadmap.
Oh, Dan is broken, I guess. It's Dan who's broken, yeah.
Yeah, and you'll just have to wait and see regarding the further announcements regarding the top 3. Yes. You can look forward to that on November 13th. So, once again, thank you to everyone who entered the fan art contest. Thank you guys so much for making our very first fan art contest successful. And I will just say personally, it was really cool to hold more or less the first official Octopath Traveler fan art contest here in the West, as an embodiment of the series as a whole. We really appreciate everyone who entered. Also, appreciation to Limit, who made that video. We were able to get together all the pieces that we finished, because the entry period ended last Monday. And so we spent the last week in all together. And so we're very happy and very proud with being able to show off a majority of everyone's work here. Limit the goat. Limit the goat.
I just getting any reward. It's 300 rubies.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yes. So, with that being said, there I go. I said it again. I know a lot of people are excited to see the roadmap, so let's take a look at the new roadmap that we'll cover for the rest of the year. And so, fake drum roll. I don't have a sound effect or something like that, but drum roll. Let's take a look at the roadmap. So yes, as you guys can see, we do have a roadmap that covers October 2023 to January 2024. And this will
I knew it. You guys are getting. I knew it. You guys are getting pet and also. Oh, Avita, Betrayer! Betrayer and Avita's there.
And for the main stories, we have Bestower of All Part 2, Chapter 4, Chapter 5, Chapter 6. And then in February, we have Bestower of All Part 3, Chapter 7. So I want to clarify, you guys can notice, so Chapters 4, Chapter 5, and Chapter 6 of the Bestower of storyline are now comprised of what we refer to as Bestower of All Part 2.
Wow, you guys
so
are lucky.
Part 2 of just the storyline as a whole. And then with Bestower of All Chapter 7, that will comprise the beginning of Part 3. So just putting it out there. But yes, with the Chapter 4 that's going to arrive in this Wednesday.
Black Friday is interesting too.
Are now entering the second
the Wave Boss
part
Tower.
of the
It's the Wave Boss Tower is here.
And then
hopefully
as you guys can see, there's some full promotions. As we detailed that
special
photo event that's
additional
right there,
boss
will be
rematch.
the
The EX Fire is also. I knew everything was 1.5. I knew everything was 1.5.
And then
so what's right? Modulo is 1.5.
Icon right there,
Pet
which we will
and
detail
Modulo, everything shall be at 1.5. Okay, look forward to that.
As we go a little bit more in
So with the trainer, Zenya is
Happy
basically
Holidays
PowerCrate.
and the photo event lined up for December. And then towards the end of December, beginning of January, we have New Year's and photo events.
I think the trainer
And then
is
we also do have some very
currently
special
the
tasks.
best
As you guys
magic
have
user right
seen,
now in the game in
we've had a
JK.
great series
Like
of
the
special
best
tasks
dark
that have been lined up
and
for
light
us of
magic
late.
DPS right now in the game
And we have some new
for
special
JK right
tasks
now.
beginning
That's how good she is.
on Wednesday, and we have some
Currently
new
the
special
best
tasks
magic
beginning on
dealer, magic damage dealer in the game.
25th. And you can expect to see some more special tasks on the way as they come. And then, as you guys can see, there also will be
But yeah,
the 10
she
to
found
12
Zenya.
floors of the Master Train Towers added.
Where's the cat with the stat? That's Avita. That's a
Elite
Cleric.
Train, which hope everyone is ready for that. Ready for
The cat with the stab is Avita.
Additional challenge there.
Avita is the Cleric Kate.
And then,
Avita
just
is
a
in
note,
charge
as you
of
guys can
the pet
see,
system.
there is a
I
note right
think I
there
told you guys
for
already,
quality
but
of life
each
updates
of the
in regards to
cats,
adjustments
each
for
of
daily
the
and weekly tasks.
stage cat, right?
We will once again
each of
detail
them
this
are in
a
charge
later
of
stream.
a different game function.
But the requirements,
Well,
I can
Avita
say
is the
requirements will
pet
be made
system.
simpler, and some improvements will be made to the rewards as a whole. So you can look forward to that and learn more about that as that comes.
And the trainer
And
is also
then
there.
kind of avoided it for now, but as you guys can see in late January.
What do you get when you do the boss
February,
match?
we do have the 1.5 year
accessory
anniversary
and
with new
rubies
story
and
content.
crystal you
It
can
also
use to
says that
summon
there
them
will
in
be
battle.
content and training content will come. And then there also will be a boss rematch feature that will be added.
For all of them, for all the boss.
So yes,
Do you think it
you'll
was
have
all
to,
the
you have to
AKS
wait and
unit?
see.
I think they will.
Ala
is
learn
already
more
one
as it
unit,
comes.
so if
But
Ala's
as you
already
can see, we
unit,
have a
then
nice
I'm
little
pretty
roadmap,
sure
that will
Kyun
cover us
and
until
Fanes is
February.
probably next in line. So expect
and
Fanes
this will see
or
us go
Kyun
from
next.
version
The Hunter
2.4
Kate or
to
the
probably
Warrior
the
Kate, I
very
mean.
beginning of version 2.8 of Octopath COTC. Yes, and I hope everyone looks forward to the new photo event that we have.
But still,
provided
that
on
picture
the
was chapter
25th.
7 though. Oh,
So yes,
can't really use that picture.
that is our roadmap. And then for anyone who wants to see it, later today we're going to be posting this on socials. So it will be available on Twitter and Facebook for anyone who wants to see it on socials.
But still, there is a
in
break.
just
There's a
few
1
hours.
month
I
break
believe it's
though.
gonna
I
be
guess
out
it's
in
like
2
everything
hours.
for like the big
So
chapter
we got
7.
that
But there's a
all
1
prepped,
month break
and
between 6
ready
and 7
to go
though.
on socials. So it'll be available there too.
I think this is perfect pacing.
So yes,
You guys are only like 1 year behind, which means that
very
chapter
fun
8
excitements.
will be
Very
in
fun
March. It will be end of
excitement
March, and
announcements
Prologue will
throughout
be.
today.
You
We
guys getting
unveiled the
Celestia next
past 3
year.
weeks. We went over the fan art contest details, and then
You guys are getting Celestia in June. I'm almost guaranteed now. If the goal of the game is to be exactly 1 year behind, right? Then at the pace we're going right now, we are catching up to them slowly and slowly by story. So
that.
you guys are getting Celestia in June.
let me
I'm
get
almost
that
guaranteed that.
ready.
Like almost guaranteed that Celestia is going to be in June at this rate.
So we're gonna head over into this screen right here,
Celestia June, yeah.
and then let me just turn on
Because
the game
if chapter
audio.
7 is February, right? Then, well, it was February, right? I think January. It was the end of January.
So as you guys can see,
if chapter 7 is like,
we are
no, it was like
currently
February, I think.
in
If chapter 7 is
Hell
February,
Hornburg,
then
which is the
March will be
Lost
chapter
Kingdom.
8.
and then
the
we also
epilogue will
will
be
explore Castle Hornburg.
April. April will be
Castle
epilogue.
Hornburg. in a
May
little
will
bit.
be
But
May
I
will be
say,
like a break month,
hopefully you
and
guys
then
can hear the music a
June will
little
be
bit here.
Celestia. And if you're doing
the
that,
music
you'll be
of
exactly
Hornburg and
1 year
Castle
behind
Hornburg
JP.
are really
So the
good.
schedule is kind of
And
easier
I
to
really
keep
like
up.
them. And then just to show you guys. So
Was
do have a
Master
party
Training
here.
10
We
to
do have
12.
Xenia,
I think that's like
for those
the
who are unaware,
level
Xenia is currently
100.
featured on the Sacred
Include
Blaze alliance that is
Ichido
currently available.
and the
then we
Bird
do have
King
Renu, who will
NPC.
be
And
available
on 12 floors, you fight both of them.
beginning on Wednesday. And then, as we noted before, we do have the new soul weapon type, the dire soul weapon types, and we'll go a little bit more in details about that. Also, I should probably put it out there, we're not going to spoil any story segments here. We're just going to be showing off gameplay in Hell Hornburg and Castle Hornburg, so you don't have to worry about that. The entire
But also, I would say
chapter's
this,
already
okay?
been cleared, so we won't get into
The
any
trainer will
spoilery
show up
material,
in
really,
the
besides
trainer will
just
show
exploring the
what
setting.
for the 1.5
Just
year
put it out there.
anniversary. But that
So
does not
here, I
mean
can show you
she
guys
is
a little bit more
a unit,
Renu's
just so you
skills,
know.
because we did detail.
Because I'm not sure if
Renu's
anyone
skills,
noticed, but
quite
the
a bit,
trainer is
in our
involved in
slides.
the main story with the
But as you
seed
guys can see,
story.
we do have
Like
Gracious
she's not
Prayer
just like
right
a
here,
random
and
character
we have
that the
Crusader's
game
Prayer, which both
designed,
of
like
these
just
will
like a
be
random
active,
character with a random
as long
side
as
story.
you
The trainer
keep
is a
them
character
active,
who is also
and
helping
don't
us
use
with the
another
pet
action by
thing
Renu,
and also the
which
seed
is really
story
nice.
thing.
And so the Gracious
She
Prayer will
is
have a
the
continued
Witch of
SP cost of
Salvation.
70.
And the quest start
and then
with the
the
pet
Crusader's
thing
Prayer will
when you
have a
first met her, I
continued
think.
SP
So
cost of
the
90.
trainer is like an important story character. So she will show up as like a main
and I'll show
character
off the
thing,
soul
but
weapons
she
a
will
little bit
not
more in
be
just
a
a second,
character
for
until
those
like
who are interested.
a few more
But I
months
do
after
want to show
that.
off, as you guys can see, we have the
No
amazing battle
Hamia
skill.
no Hamia
Homemade
Lopez, sadly.
Stew, which restores HP
Gonna have some
potency
instances.
of
No Hamia
100
Cup yet.
SP amount of 20 of a single
Do you think we'll
ally,
catch up with
and
JP
raises
within
ice
next year too?
resistance
I don't
by
think you guys.
20%.
Okay,
And
my
it
guess is
reaches the
that
entire
I don't think
boost.
Ian goes try to catch
And
up
as
with
noted,
JP. I think that Ian is
Renu also
trying
does
to
have some
stay
bow skills, which is really
exactly
nice.
1 year
so Renu
behind
can,
JP right now.
cause staff,
Because I think that would make
bow, and
perfect sense,
lightning
right?
damage.
Remember,
We're
we
looking
still have
for the
seasonal
damage
unit,
output
right?
that Renu can
So
use.
imagine it would
And
get
obviously
like.
she has her support skills
Of course,
right
they can
here
just ship that around,
with
but I think
Gracious
it's like the
Prayer,
perfect timing.
preservation,
If they
which
just
will
like stay
revive
1 year
the
behind,
unit,
exactly.
at 25% of max HP, and can be used 4 times a battle. And we have Crusader's Prayer.
Once we catch up, would they give us the unit in JP?
Let her cook.
Let her cook now.
What do
Player
you mean
with
by
a
that?
bow,
Oh,
yes.
they do?
So,
6 months is common.
I know people are probably interested about the weapons here.
Why don't they cut
and so
Henry
I'm gonna
7
show
and
it
anything
off,
else that
right here
JP?
too.
I doubt they cut
so,
Henry. That would make the lot feel angry.
Actually, let's go into.
But Henry was with the anniversary in JP, so it's kind of weird that Henry's not showing up now.
As you guys can see, I have the dire weapons for all of the 8 characters we have. Most of them I have upgraded to level 3, because that's when you can equip a Souls of Mastery, which I'll go a little bit more in detail in a second. So once you get to level 3, you can open up that slot for the Souls of Mastery soul. And so I messed around with some. So for instance here, I have Odette's finished. And so this is Odette's Dire Helltome 3. And as you guys can see, if we do have one soul equipped, the critical
on the same
will be
day
increased by 5.
they released for the JP fan, would they get them to us on the same day as well? Assuming that Thorny for Chapter 1, or Chapter 2, and
have an increase of
actually, I think so, yeah, because so far all the main Octopath 2 character has been very much been released with the chapter release. So you guys are getting them exactly 1 year behind, right?
Roll the odds
then
here, and
whenever you guys get chapter 1, which is in June, my guess is that Cyclistia for Ian will be in June. So when that happens, you guys will also get Rene when the chapter's released. And also, of course, Sale, and Sale is free, of course.
For most of these, it will provide an SP cost down.
It seems the game is designed to enable us cash out the JP. I think I'm fine with that. Because I played some other game and they're also exactly 1 year behind. I think it's fine.
Base attacks.
And you guys have foresight.
And then
do you guys not want foresight? You guys have a year foresight. Do you guys want to short that up?
I currently have a quest for Odette.
You guys try to cash out the JP, right? You guys not getting foresight anymore.
By a decent amount right there. But if we wanted
and I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have would appreciate the foresight of what unit is coming, so they can like plan the pulling and stuff.
Do that with Odette here. So yeah, I got Odette's weapon right here, and then I think I did. Sorry, I should have just stayed here. I think I also did TTs too, just for fun. As you guys can see, for TT, Storm of Lament SP cost was reduced by 19%.
Should also show the fortune weapon. Nice. I'm pretty sure the fortune weapon should be able to upgrade to
Renu,
level 2 now.
Vigilance Lightning All SP cost is reduced by 19% for her Souls of Mastery. And then I didn't equip any Souls on Zanta, but just for fun, I was gonna show some characters that we can equip their souls on right now. And so I already equipped 3 souls here for Xenia, but we will also do her Souls of Mastery, and so we'll be able to see what we can get. But as you guys can see, we do have 4 chances,
1 to 3 months behind.
4 different effects that we can get that will reduce SP cost down at different rates. And we
I actually never played JP Gacha. That's actually one of the last
so what we get right here.
That is true. Okay.
And also I'll show
my other gacha game. I only play 2 gacha games right now.
So you guys can see.
One is Octopath. The other one is Project Sekai.
As you can see,
and in Project Sekai, the game is also exactly 1 year behind.
10,000.
And they decided to stay there, and they don't want to speed up anymore because if they do, it would mess up with a lot of things, and it would just not be. It's just not good. Like, I'm not sure you guys see some other game, right? But when they try to rush content so they can catch up to the JP server, usually disaster happen. Like kind of like the current War of the Vision situation. I heard that the game right there, or like they kind of like try to catch up to JP right now, so it's kind of rough on them too.
I don't think it really matters so much of the
so I think 1 year behind it is okay. 6 months is preferably
so these are
the preferred
this is a death
6 months.
But these are real souls that you can
I'm fine with 1 year. I'm fine with 1 year behind.
Obviously, the different effects that we're going to get here depend on the rolls that you basically get with the souls. But yeah. So we'll try Therion here too. And I believe we also can try Roland too. That got set up for here. Also, just putting out there, I didn't detail anywhere else, but for anyone that's interested, for new characters that can be added to the Awakening Stone Exchange, you have TT and you have Haze. So if anyone is looking to get an Awakening Stone for TT or Haze, they will now be added to the exchange with this update. So these souls, I believe, will be dropped by elite enemies. I'm not 100% sure, but you can, they'll all be available in exchange. So as you guys can see with Therion here, we got 11% SP cost reduced on Paralyzing Tooth. Which isn't bad.
That is taking back when my crown with this update.
So I'm gonna leave that as is.
Nah, that's not that. It's actually with this
But as I mentioned before,
does it not really, I guess.
At least for the dire soul weapon
I think she's still like the same around like the same level.
Series to level 3.
It's Lavina that will shine with this new damage cast system though. With Lavina.
Just putting out there.
Again, I played used to be 9 behind Chicken, is now 1 week behind.
When I was playing around the
they gave out a bunch of extra currency to make up for that loss that week. Oh, okay.
Level 2 dire soul weapon, and I realized, I can actually upgrade it to level 3. Oh, so that's actually something wanted to confirm is with the Bravely Default crossover. I assume it will be, but I know for sure Souls of Wars will be added for the Bravely Default units. So for Elvis, Adea, Anius, and Adele, they will all have their Souls of War added. And I want to assume they also will have their Souls of Mastery, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But I do know that's why they haven't been added yet, is because they were being saved for the crossover rerun. But yeah, just to show you, I think I have, so for Adea right here, I have her soul weapon at level 2, because also in the dead build I'm currently playing, her soul would not be available. But as you guys can see, you do need to get that 4th slot with the 3rd upgrade to be able to equip a soul master.
I hardly use TT, how can confuse me. Spam lightning, boost max.
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to
spam lightning and not boost max, and that's it.
Confirm that.
You just spam the same move twice, one boosting max and the other one not boost max.
I do know
it's not that hard.
Up until this point, they were the only 5-star travelers who did not have their Soul of Wars. So happy to confirm that. And then yes, as you guys can see, if we go into equipment right here, and then if we go into down here, so as you guys can see, we got the Soul of War for everyone. And then we got the Soul of Mastery. So it will be the same cost of 200 soul shards each, but pretty much every character except for the Bravely Default characters are featured here when it comes to 5-star.
It kind of sucks though, because right after chapter 6, you guys are moving on to
it will be same for Mastery. So for instance, Odette and
actually, I wonder how well kept the spoiler is. Do you guys know what you guys are doing for chapter 7 and 8?
We'll have multiple souls.
You guys going to a new place. You guys not going to hell anymore. So the weapon also changed. So it's kind of like, but yeah, 6 is like the best hell weapon. Kind of sucks. It's like the very last chapter though, because after that you don't really need it anymore.
For Limit.
Well, it's still just one hell though. So whenever you go back to farm in hell, it's still like the best weapon.
I grossly overprepared for it, but it was pretty easy considering where I am in the story and all that. So I beat Varkin, so that was cool.
Yeah, I told because I knew he had Cyrus. I told him Varkin would be probably very easy to take
going back to Omega. Yep.
And then
it's crazy too. I was stressing out. I'm like, Dan, I don't know if I can beat it.
Going to heaven? Yep,
over the
going
weekend,
to heaven. Heaven and hell.
5 minutes. I went back to Dan on Monday. I'm like,
but yeah, heaven has a new weapon. Luckily,
so yeah, as you guys can
it
see,
doesn't
really
like have any lock upgrade. It already have like the level 4 upgrade already available.
Obviously you're
so heaven enemy is there is a heaven weapon that deal more damage to enemy in heaven.
There also is a little forest area below right here.
Is that?
But we're actually going to make our way now to the castle, so I can show up the castle a little bit. And what's really cool is the castle theme is kind of a darker rendition of. And
I highly suggest you guys make heaven weapon for chapter 7 and 8, because
it's a lot more peaceful.
Both of the boss of the chapter 7 boss took me 3 hours to beat him, and chapter 8 boss took me like 10 hours in total, I think.
I knew like
chapter 8 boss took me like 10 hours in total to beat the guy.
I knew it wasn't gonna be too hard compared to how hard it was.
Who are the top 3 memory characters? Top 3 where? Top 3 Ian, top 3 Trafi? Top 3 in what exactly?
And then I kind of
overall,
to choose it out until
which server, Ian or JP?
I beat the crows, but I waited it out.
The boss rematch count as human hell in heaven.
I had like 5 party
the boss rematch is actually depend. So you fight Mars again, it will be as hell. You fight someone in the overworld, like you fight.
Still terrified. But
for example, if you refight August, he will be normal. So Fortune is the best there. If you refight Mars, like the dead one, he will be count as hell because his fight took place in hell, so it will be hell. And when the heaven refight happen, it's also counted as heaven. So the memoir, the cool. EX refight,
and I think it's really cool to compare this castle.
What weapon bonus applies to them is the exact location of where they are. So if it's hell, it's hell. If it's like Fortune, it's Fortune.
They are similar in some ways, but obviously the colors.
Well, I mean, if it's hell, then it's hell, and if it's like overworld, then it's Fortune.
Both part of hell, which is really nice.
Is it what mass farming heaven weapon? Actually, yes. So here's what heaven weapon good at, okay?
And as you guys can notice, both Hal Hornburg and both Hal Castle
two slots for damage cap up, so you can fit more damage capsule on them. You can put like 2 moons on them, I think. And they also have like 2 potency. They have like 4 rainbow slot.
Hopefully they don't have something that's super expensive. Oh, they don't really have
assuming
much.
We have all 8 chapters.
Some copper coins.
And you want a weapon that can hit, that have increased damage cap as much as possible for your character to use in the Ostera overworld, then Heaven will be the best choice.
We'll take off this. We'll take on this.
Hell is like second best, but Heaven is the best choice for damage cap weapon.
Because I took them on last night. I wanted to verify that they weren't too hard to take on.
Hold on, let me pause a bit. I talk about too much. And then now I talk about the top 3.
But.
Okay, it's kind of hard to decide, but...
So, as you guys can see right here, I'm going to cast...
Rinyu, Bajalo, and
just to make sure
we're just talking about damage, then...
too hard right here.
I would say top 5, okay? I would say top 5, but...
in the back row after doing this...
He poisoned himself?
This will continue to be in effect.
Wait.
With the continued cost of SP 70.
I didn't pay attention to the fight. What happened?
And actually, if you do see right here, what's really nice is if you do...
Oh, he poisoned himself. Oh, yeah. The boss.
The SP cost goes down. So we can bring that SP cost down to 20 if we max boost.
I would say top 5. So
just for fun, we're gonna do that just so we don't have to
top
worry
5 best
about
character
SP
for actually all of them too good. It's kind of hard to rank. It's kind of hard to rank though. It was just like DPS would be so easy, but it's just like overall it's like must have.
Did anyone do any guidances for the Sacred Blaze? Guidance? Anyone get any new?
I guess it was must have then. Marshall for the damage cap. So
Marshalo,
Rinyu for the healing,
like,
and
good.
Actually no, Rinyu's not needed. Rinyu's good, but it's not needed.
But
so
I still
guess
have
I'll take Rinyu
Dorothea.
then.
She's the one I'm missing.
Marshalo, Erica, and Susantos. If I were to rank them as in must pull.
To like A2.
Rinyu has a few alternative, but Marshalo, Erica, and Susantos are all really good. And there's a bunch of other good support characters too, like Solon, Shigna, and Sonya. Like there's a lot of good melee characters. Honestly, just picking top 3 is hard.
Yeah, that's how it can be sometimes.
I hope Solon is a must-have too. Wait, no, the Solon's like must-have. You like an endgame player. It's kind of hard to decide.
So as we noted before, we do have the Nether Flame Chamber 2. That will be added with this update, so you can look forward to adding these new elite enemies to that level of the Nether Flame Chamber.
Ogun also kind of does the same thing. Like Ogun also get beefy, so if you have Ogun, then
Look,
you don't.
I did it.
You kind of don't need Alani either, but Alani is good too.
Not on breaks.
But like,
I did
Ogun
it.
Ogun is such a good substitute, honestly. Everyone except Alani. Yeah, everyone except Alani. Alani's like the worst one.
As you guys can see, that soul mastery that we got for Therion is nice.
Probably Nepti too, but that took out a buff, so...
We just used right there, and we were able to reduce the SP cost a little bit.
You don't need Rinyu. Because Rinyu has 2 options. You can use either Primrose EX, or you can use Ogun. That's why I say Rinyu is good, but you're asking me to rank. I don't know how to rank them exactly, but I'm ranking them on how much you need them.
You got her A4.
Rinyu has 2 alternatives to replace her, which is Ogun and Primrose. So I say that you don't need her as much if you have those 2.
So we wanted to show
you don't have those 2 though, then I guess you feel pull for Rinyu.
In regards to location right here, but as you guys can see,
Santos, Erica, and Barcelona, those three are kind of unique enough as a DPS really cool that no one else can kind of top them yet, so that's why I put them top 3 for me.
When this chapter arrives on the 18th. But just for fun, we're probably just going to do EX4 1 and maybe EX4 2, depending on the time. But because we do have Renu on our team, we're going to take on Cleric training.
If anything tosses on those, that would be good for you. Luckily, though, it hasn't been a while since we got a sword unit, so I think they stop on the whole warrior of the continent thing. They stop it, so I'm actually happy they did. But funny thing is that so far, almost everything in Celestia is weak to Santos.
And I got
like, you get Santos before Celestia's out, right? Santos would carry you through Celestia because almost all the enemy there, almost all of them throughout 3 chapters, they all wait to Santos.
Yes, actually though, not to say you guys should curse me, but put all your luck and fortune into
Audio always best because his strongest move is limited to 9 hits.
Renu needs to come home for...
But if we just talk about overall potency and ignoring damage cap for a bit, it still goes to Erica.
He's gotta get that.
Audio always only good because he bypassed damage cap. That's it. Erica's still kind of hindered by damage cap, but
like I said earlier, I'll probably do my.
But she still like put out more potency than Audio.
So that'll be fun. You'll see my pain in real time then.
So, how's everyone been dealing with the cleric and merchant training? I think I've cleared floor 4 for both of them, but I think I tried.
It used to be over high compared to what's coming. Yeah, so
I think I tried.
The idea of having an infinite healing, infinite free region healing forever, and yet
failed.
It's kind of like tempting.
But I'm interested in.
You would just like an idea, just have like region all the time, right? So Renu does that. So it's making like really good. But the higher better you go, like you realize that sometimes you want that extra slot.
So I do feel like
and you want that extra slot to do something too. So,
but I am missing.
For example, maybe I need like a buffer to double up as a healer.
Krauser.
In that case, I would not bring Renu. I would bring Primrose instead. So Primrose can use her healing skill and also buffing whenever needed. But if we're just talking about just pure healing, then Renu is still the best one of them all. Just pure healing and nothing else.
Look, we got both Stead and Prom here, just being the good guys.
I have Ophelia and Liana's are all for Renu, I see.
Rolling cleared the tower like a hungry horse through an oat field. We'd love to see it. Who's everyone's favorite cleric and everyone's favorite merchant?
Who's feature with Renu?
I will say, like, for me, Roland
it's just her. It's just her coming out this week. It's just Renu.
Probably favorite merchants, and then also special place in my heart for Barad. Love Barad. And then for clerics, for me, I do like Ophelia, and I also do like Yanong and Stead. It's pretty great too.
Ophelia and Chessa.
Yanong and Krauser, yeah.
At what point do you need either promo or we need to clear content? Bestow of
if you guys were curious,
Chapter 8.
Temnos is my favorite character from Octopath Traveler 2.
And probably Chapter 7 make things easier too, but... Like, you don't need them, but having them does make the fight easier though. Or you can just like spend like 8 hours to figure out how the fight goes and then just die.
And actually what's really cool is there's now...
Yeah, hopefully you get them by the end of Bestow of All. Hopefully.
5-star clerics. So as you guys can see, actually, the one person we don't have on our team is Millard, because we had to bench someone. But because we already had some staff dealers and some light damage dealers, We thought it'd be better to have a bigger variety here.
You do mention 5 years is I do, but at the same time,
that being said, I think that's
I
everything
have
that we
Leon
want to show off
JP,
for the
so
deck build here. We would go a little bit more.
I haven't done it for Ian yet,
time, but we are a little short.
But I do have Leon JP, and you guys have Roland, so
able to
you have either like
everything.
Roland or
And also,
Plaza. You guys should
I
be able
mentioned
to
in
do
Discord,
it.
but I think we should roll for a 13, and it'll take us 17 minutes to roll 13 with our dice roll. But I think we should do that. How's that sound? As you guys can see, I'm already pretty close, but I am kidding. And we're definitely gonna try the roll for
8 hours is a long time to create a boss.
So we'll see.
Honestly,
how long
like that whole
takes.
fight that I did on stream with Star Wars Chapter 8, right? It was also because I did it immediately after it was out.
Hope you guys enjoyed
so
the
there was
ASMR maybe here,
no
if you
guide
wanted
and
dice.
no looking up weakness and no looking up how
Listen,
the
we'll
boss
take
work
that.
exactly, right?
I'll take that.
So I had to like figure out everything I do
How do we
along the
feel
way
about that?
myself, and it just took like a very long
65.
time. So
One dice roll.
65, yay!
Listen, we could just keep rolling for the next 17 minutes until we get 13 instead.
But you guys don't want to spend a long
but
time
that
with
being
it, then I
said,
guess it's
I do know some people
no,
in
it's too
chat here
spoilery.
did
The
receive
fight is too
dice bags
important, but
for
the fight's too
our
spoilery, I
giveaway,
guess.
So I hope everyone's been enjoying their dice bags. Along with
I
the
guess
code
looking up a
stand and
strategy guide would
tapestries.
make things go faster, but that would also
Everyone
ruin like the
for both
blindness
Octopath
spoiler
Day
of
and
it.
First
So
anniversary should have received their prizes. So I hope everyone's been enjoying their prizes. So yes, we will see that 65 rubies are delivered later this week as part of our Tavern Talk roll. And listen, it's the,
No,
it's
don't
the
spoil
second
it.
best
Yeah, then
roll
have
we could
fun,
have rolled, because the
figure
highest we
things
could have
out
rolled is
yourself then.
66 with the way these dice
might be take a long
actually
time,
work.
but good luck.
So great trade-off right there. And then just to let me
Screenshot time.
oh actually yeah, that's a good point. Let's get a little screenshot here so we can put it. Wait, I gotta get my thumb is not showing. Oh well. Okay, that's good. Thank you for reminding me.
Of course.
Let me go over here so I can just get my slides pre-prepped again so we can review. And then I'll show off the roadmap one more time before we wrap up to you, just to let you guys know. So just going to quickly go through this. I'm not going to go too much into detail, but so we announced 3 weeks of content on the 18th, which is this Wednesday. Bestower of All Chapter 4 will be arriving, along with Another Flame Chamber 2, which will be a new level of Another Flame Chamber, and we will also have a new series of soul weapons called the Dire Soul Weapons, and then we will also have a new type of souls arriving, being the Souls of
I watched
Mastery.
the fight. I had time to cook and
Along
watch
with
this and buy.
We do
Wait,
have
so
Renu,
you saw that stream then?
which there was a lot of excitement about. We do have Renu as the next Traveler.
But yeah, that
memory,
boss is
who will be
extremely
arriving
hard for like
to the
a
game
final boss.
on the 18th.
It was worth it
So you can
though.
look
Like
forward to that.
reading it was worth it though,
We
but it
did
was like
detail
super
Renu's,
hard.
abilities here, but Renu has some great support skills in general. And
Like,
also her
mainly
Gracious
because
Prayer
you also
and
lack
her
information,
Crusader's Prayer
but you had
are really
information
great,
right, then
effective,
it's not as hard as
prayers,
as the stream it would be, but
that can grant immunity
it's just
to,
really hard too.
certain,
It's really fun too.
status effects,
And frustrating.
and then also will be continuously performed for several turns as long as she doesn't perform another action, is rendered unable to act, or her SP runs out, which is really cool. She can also do lightning damage, and she can also do bow damage along with her regular staff damage. She can also revive party members with preservation, which will grant an ally automatic revival.
As far as I will got to use the
ally at 25% max HP, and it can be used for
yeah, it was so long that I cannot fit it on one stream. I had to like
and
use
so
two streams
she'll
to
be
read
featured
him.
on a step
But
up,
one memories
Traveler
character who we
members rating,
choose each
which will
only
be
choose
a
one.
Ruby Guiding Light. And step 5 will guarantee a 5-star traveler in slot 10.
It's Santos.
And then
Personal
she'll also be
favorite
featured on a
character,
Ruby Guiding
fun,
Light called the
fun
Traveler
and
Memories
effective.
Renew. And you can
I mean, not
trade
the best, but
150
I like
fragments
how
of
like
Renew or
effective he
200
is and how
fragments
fun he
for
is.
Renew
But it's
save
Santos.
And then also we do have Master Training floors EX7 and 8 arriving on Wednesday that you can look forward to. And then we detailed some very cool special tasks that will be available from the 18th to the 15th. It is fun to point out that you will be able to receive 100 rubies for having completed the Tiki Link Cup and 100 rubies for having completed the Gossam Cup, along with some other rubies detailed right there. But as mentioned before, that does not need to be a new clear as long as you've cleared them once before. that very first clear row count for those special tasks. And then we just
fighting that boss line is Final Fantasy Sephiroth level.
Along with everything that
I haven't like fight Sephiroth yet, but
there'll also be new memoirs.
Are you talking about like Sephiroth in the original FF7? Was he actually that hard?
The Cradle of the Order of Sacred Flame. And then there'll also be.
But the good thing about EN is that you guys actually have knowledge about how the boss fights.
Yes.
But if someone want to go in blind, then I wish them extra good luck, honestly.
Special packs to celebrate the launch of Bestower of All Part 2. And so we do have 5 special packs.
What did I miss? Renu.
The 18th and available until
Bestower of Chapter 4 is, I think it's like the easiest boss fight out of all of them. Out of all the boss fights, Bestower of All 4 should be the easiest one because it's like a greeter chapter before we go into any action again.
A Veteran Sacred Seal, along with some Supreme Experience Nuts and 5 Boost Berries, level 1. There'll be purchase limit of 1 for that pack specifically. And then we also do have a 100 paid Ruby pack with 50 renewed Guide Stones, purchase limit of 10 for that. And then with Pack D, we have 200 paid Rubies, 20 Supreme Experience Nuts, 10 Boost Berries, level 1, with a purchase limit of 5. And then we will be having a Pack E with 500 paid Rubies and Renew's Awakened Stone with a purchase limit of 1. And then coming in future weeks, we did have the nice little surprise announcement that not only will Ephraim be arriving as a new 4-star traveler on the 25th, but so will Paula. So we have Ephraim as a new Fire Elemental Cleric who his specialty is basically dealing staff damage. He has abilities like Trifold Bash and Hammer Judgment, which is a single foe attack that has a potency of 220. So he's pretty hard-hitting when it comes to staff attacks. And his ultimate also deals some pretty decent staff damage too. Just like Paula, Ephraim will be available beginning the 25th for 100 Elite Fragments. And you can trade those 100 Elite Fragments for Ephraim's Seal. And so we also do have Paula, which I saw there was
really can you tell me you get to summon and you get from the boss
Paula
and
is a 4-star Dark Elemental Dancer. Paula can deal dark
I can tell you one
damage,
the real best one, but Yanlong is good.
And she can also
Herminia is good.
Front row allies by
And Dead Mars is the best one. Mars has the best summoning.
And then she also can,
his summoning was a 3-hit random sword.
And so
each hit inflicts 15% attack and magic down. For 2 turns.
And then we did announce.
So you use that, right? It's 6 turns of attack down and magic defense down. And it's great because I use him as my summon because I can just like I don't have to bring like any extra anti-attack debuffer. If I have like a character that hit like 15% attack down, right? Then that's good enough. You don't even need to debuff attack because the summon already does it for you. So
along with that, we also announced the Golden Guidance,
Mars is the best
which
one.
basically is
Dead Mars is the best one out of all the summons.
Discount at 100 rupees and step 2 at
Yanlong
rubies.
is also really good.
You can
give everyone on your team 20% attack up and guarantee critical.
Stones for completing all 5 steps. You can do 3 rounds of these, and if you do complete all 3 rounds, you'll be able to receive 150 golden fragments, which can be traded for a Veteran Sacred Seal. And as we confirmed before, you'll be able to receive a 700 gold guide stones for each round that you do. So if you do all 3 rounds, you'll be actually able to receive 2,100 gold guide stones. So hence why the golden guidance. As we noted before, there will also be some autumn login bonuses, a autumn feast photo spot, and some more special tasks that will be available on the 25th for 7 days. So you can look forward to that. And then Murgager. As we announced, the Bravely Default crossover will return on the 1st and last until the 15th. This return will see 3 free 10. We'll see 3 free 10 guides with a guidance featuring Adea, Adele, and Anyas. So everyone looks forward to that. And then each of these 3 characters will have their own separate paid Ruby Guide and Light, with Step 5 guaranteeing each of the featured BD travelers for their specific step up. And then there also will be the BD crossover returns guidance, the Heroes 3, which will be a free Ruby Guide and Light featuring all 3 travelers, Adea, Adele, and Anyas. And so you can trade 150 hero fragments for Adea.
Oh yeah,
Adele,
speaking of which, I forgot I should probably update my my damage ranking for next month.
Fragments for their
but the top 3 best damage, top 3 best DPS of each short damage type in JP.
On the 25th, you got a free 10 guide, and then on the 1st,
I think it's a missed opportunity to have undead traveler.
Free 10 guides. It's really hard to say 3 and free
right
after each other.
I
always get stuck on that.
The audios,
and then along with that, we'll also see the return of some special.
No, he's just possessing.
PD crossover return packs. And so we have the Champion Heroes packs.
I think audio is like the closest thing we had to like an undead traveler.
Adele's Awakened Stone and Ania's Awakened Stone, along with 1,200 paid rubies. And that will be a purchase limit of 1. And then we got purchase limit of 1 for Adea's pack, Ania's pack, and Adele's pack, which will all include 400 paid rubies,
Ian get that
300
control yet?
guide stones
That's
for
cool.
each of those specific characters. For
Wait,
the
what's speed control?
And 5 boost berries.
What is the speed control thing
pack,
you're talking about?
Rubies, 100 Elvis guide stones, 100 heroite fragments, and 3 supreme experience nuts. That will have a purchase limit of 8. And as we mentioned before, all these packs do include more rubies than their normal retail price. And so, for instance, as we mentioned before, Adea, Ania's, and Adele's packs will feature 100 more rubies than usual for the same price point. So basically, you get 400 paid rubies for 300 paid rubies. And then even Elvis's pack.
You cancel SP. Oh, you can just say that. You can just like say like the turning up no thing. Not yet, because JP just got that last week. They just got that last week. You guys are not getting into like maybe October next year or something.
And then
but if Ian is lucky, you guys might get it sooner than that.
Once again, we show the video showcasing 85 entries that we did receive. And so we do appreciate everyone who entered the fan art contest. And as Limit can note to you, we had some very much wonderful entries. And just to recount, we did announce a top 10. And that top 10 includes The Start of a New Adventure by Lynn Ross.
Patricio Craig didn't make the top 10 at all.
Bestower of Fame by Miss Leiden. Dory's Class Up by Nick Crow. Lord Altrix by SXM. Octobeat Traveler by Nefiel. A Moment with Loomis by Foxtrot Carrier. Darkness to Light by January. We Are the Good Guys by Denny Draws. And Wudai by Bruni91. And
well, Bunny should be happy.
We also did announce with the fan art contest that we're actually going to be announcing a top 3 on our stream on November 13th, in which we will be unveiling the top 3 of the top 10 selected by the dev team and the art team themselves on the Octopath COTC. So, lastly, we did unveil a new roadmap. So as we mentioned before, this roadmap will be going on socials in just an hour, so you can look forward to that. But yes, we do have a new roadmap that will carry us until January 2024. And as you guys can see, we do have some exciting things coming up in the future. And we'll be continuing the Bestower
yeah, maybe I forgot to mention, but yeah.
More chapters lined up, along with some special promotions.
The tree.
Master training
floors 10, I guess you guys don't know what C Story is it, but C Story.
And then as we mentioned before, there'll be some adjustments to daily and weekly tasks. And we'll detail that more further in a future Tavern Talk, along with a boss rematch feature. And then most importantly, we got the 1.5 year anniversary new story content that'll be arriving in late January or early February. So yes, and actually for Black Friday, you can look forward to those details on our stream on the 13th.
I was just thinking, but Ted arrived slightly earlier. Is it, or just a chapter will arrive a little bit later? It's the chapter that arrived a little bit later. It's another black screen again.
Fix that.
A scholar that heal. Wouldn't that be ironic?
Hope that's a nice little recap of everything that is coming out. And I hope
we don't get the chapter on the anniversary. We get the chapter a bit after the anniversary. It's kind of a weird timing though. It's kind of weird they don't release chapter 7 along with the anniversary of the game.
That's arriving with those next 3 weeks. Once again, thank you for everyone who entered the fan art contest. It was really cool.
Still waiting for how to skip for the main story. You guys are not getting that for the main stories. The how to skip thing is only for Traveler story.
Yes, the art showcase was so fun.
Like you guys are not getting main story skip.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Today was a great stream and really fun to unveil everything for you guys. And we will see you guys.
Alana can heal. Yep.
With even more updates. And look forward to that roadmap going out later today. But yeah, glad to hear you guys enjoyed the stream and glad I enjoyed your stay. It's always a fun time here with the Tavern Talks, and fingers crossed for Limit here to get his Renu.
Please
get his Renu. Lastly, right before we wrap up, I just want to also put out a reminder that you can check out all the fan art that we did receive right here. So please share, like, and spread the love for everyone who submitted fantastic pieces.
Then
here
you a
with
skip
our
for
fan art.
Talk in the
So
future
do check it out.
banner.
With that being said,
huh?
I'm Square Enix Dan, and with me is Square Enix Limit. And thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will see everyone.
There's so many good units, honestly.
Thank you
But
guys
I would
for
say
coming
Renu
out.
is more
Appreciate
important though. Oh, and a stream. I guess I have a busy day. Oh, okay. I'll make the roadmap video and also make Renu video for this week. But for now, I shall rest. So thank you for everyone that's watching the stream. Bye bye.